Hey Andrew, what's up, man? I'm just sharing the live here. I just saw your comment, man. Like, what the fuck? They literally just came out. Like, Jax was just talking about him. Like, I swear, she was just talking about him. It feels like just a couple weeks ago she was talking about the spicy nuggets. Fucking stupid. That's why I don't eat McDonald's. Fucking stupid bullshit. Yeah, they were supposed to have spicy nuggets and some like kind of like new sauce to go with them and shit. Speaking of devil, she shall appear. Steak for dinner? No, pork chops. Pork chops. Dax, how long ago was the did you have the spicy nuggets? Hey Joe, what's up? Okay, well, how long ago was that? Because I'm asking because as you see, Andrew who said yo, oh he said yo BRB. I thought he said yo bro. Anyway, he left a comment on the video that you actually left a comment on, which holy shit, I thought I died. Jax actually went and watched one of my videos and left a comment. Like holy shit. Anyway, he left a comment saying they're like, "Oh, I saw you mention the spicy nuggets at McDonald's, so I went to go get some, and they don't have them anymore." I'm like, "What the fuck? They just came out." I think it was right after they came out. I don't remember. Well, if they're right after they came out, then what the hell, man? Anyway, my point is like they don't have them anymore. That's my point. You know? Oh, this I hate that fucking clown. The only one I like is that hamburger. I also just like good job. Swear to God, this is another TikTok notification. All right. The spicy barbecue sauce is good. I'm having it with A1. I know I was shocked when I saw a comment from Jack Sheik 86. I was like, what? She actually went and watched the video and left a comment. I was like, is this my make a wish? Am I dying? Jax never watches my videos. Don't get me wrong. I like that Jax has become part of the channel and she comes to the lives when she's available and such like that. And when I have hours on the stream yard and such like that. But like when she came on live that one night many months back and everything, I thought it was gonna be like a one time thing. I thought she'd come on. We bullshit for a bit, and then that was it. I had no idea she was going to become like a regular part of the channel. I'm glad she is. Don't get me wrong, because she's way better than the last fucking person that was a somewhat regular on the channel. But I didn't think it would. You ever put A1 sauce in French fries? Yeah. Trust me, I used to cook spaghetti noodles, and I'd cook the spaghetti noodles, and then I would put them in a bowl. At least you're glad. Oh, you're not glad? You're mad that you're stuck doing this shit? I mean, I wouldn't be happy if I was stuck doing this shit with me either. But I would cook spaghetti noodles and then put them in a bowl and then sprinkle some garlic salt on them, then pour A1 sauce on it, like a weird spaghetti. Sounds weird, but it's fucking delicious. I'm glad. Okay. Well, you said that at first. You were just like, well, at least you're glad. All right, fuck. I'm stuck doing this shit with you. Mm. Sounds interesting. It's an acquired taste. Like one of those like college things where like, fuck, I got nothing else to eat. Let me see what's in my let me see what's in my cabinet. Maybe that's a cooking with artist episode right there. It is not for everybody. Mm. Like how Andrew came in just to say, be right back. Well, at least he didn't give us a time like Brendan does. Cup of noodles, they're so good. They have high sodium. Yeah, they do. I lived off a cup of noodles for a bit. When I lived with baby mom. There was a time where I lived off a cup of noodles for 1 month, and I lived off of hot dogs for another month. Oh my god, I got so sick of hot dogs for a bit. I never wanted to see another fucking hot dog again for a while. I think even now I don't eat that many hot dogs anymore because of that month. It's not that I hate hot dogs anymore. I'm really tired, so I might have trouble keeping up. Mm. Practically anything that you could eat for $1 at the grocery store, I've tried living off of once or twice, except for hot dogs. Those aren't $1. Well, some of the packs are. But I bought like a big fuck you size pack one time. It was like 30 hot dogs for like $8. And boy, let me tell you, yeah. The first like 15 hot dogs, man, you're like, man, hot dogs are all right. And once you get to like 20 and 25, you're like, fuck, I'm sick of hot dogs. I bought a 12 count one. Yeah, my mom's been buying them lately. I think 1 month it was I lived off of not ramen, Michelina's macaroni and cheese and cans of tuna. I would cook a Michelina macaroni and cheese, and then I would add a can of tuna to it. Jax may remember this, but Riley, when I was in high school, and Texas, a big thing to do around there was to get a pack of ramen and crush up the raw noodles. You'd crush them up in the bag and everything. Then you take the flavor packet, dump it in, give it a little shake, and you'd eat that as a snack around the school. Some of us did it. I don't know if Jax did it, but like once I saw people doing it, I tried it. I was like, wow, this is actually not bad. Like on paper, that sounds awful. Like, what do you mean eating raw noodles with seasoning on it? But actually, not too bad. Really, you never saw people do that? And like, hmm. Yeah, people would bring like a pack of raw ramen and they would just open the top, take the flavor packet out, and then they crush up the shit in there a little bit. You leave like little chunks or some shit, kind of like a bigger chunk. Then you take the flavor packet, open it, and then kind of give it like a little shake and everything, and then you just eat it like a bag of chips or some shit. When I first saw it, I was like, are you kidding me? And then I finally asked him, I was like, let me try it. And the guy was like, yeah, go ahead, grab you a piece. I was like, wow, that's actually not bad. So I started doing it with like chicken and beef. I think the one he had was Oriental flavor, which I don't know, being a quarter Japanese kind of offended me. But uh, I've lived off Hot Pockets. Only pizza flavor I can eat now. Sometimes I buy those. Lately, my thing has been pizza rolls. I'll buy pizza rolls because like I eat before work, of course, to do insulin and shit like that. But for a while, it was Hot Pockets. I would buy like a fucking 12 pack of Hot Pockets, pepperoni. Sometimes I'd switch it up to ham and cheese, but pepperoni pizza, that can't go wrong, man. And hell yeah, they still make Hot Pockets. Fucking spicing up, man. I don't understand how they don't have them anymore and they just came out. That doesn't make any sense. Like I was asking Jax like how long ago that was. And it wasn't too long ago. Hmm. Yeah, exactly. I can understand if you're driving by a place, any fast food place, and they just have like a fucking sign that says like, "Hey, try our new fucking whatever," and you go inside and you try it and you hate it or you love it. I get that, and then maybe one day they don't have it anymore. But when you like do a whole fucking ad campaign about it, there's commercials on TV and shit like that, and then all of a sudden they don't fucking have it no more. That's what drives me up the wall. At least like with our Beyond sausage at Pizza Hut, it says on it limited time. You know, the spicy nuggets did not say that. Mm, I don't care. That's why I hate that fucking clown. I also feel like limited time items last a couple months. Exactly. Fuck Ray Kroc and that clown. Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's. Well, the founder of McDonald's. He actually fucked the McDonald's brothers hard. Did you see Survivor Series? Yeah, it was a decent pay-per-view. Nothing to write home about, but it was all right to watch. Mr. Ronald McDonald is the true founder. No, it was actually two brothers in San Bernardino, California. And then Ray Kroc wanted in on it. So they let him in on it. And long story short, Ray Kroc wanted to buy the company from him. The McDonald brothers wanted the original San Bernardino location. They wanted $1.1 million because at the time, after taxes, it would have been $1 million, and they wanted 1% of every sale in perpetuity for life. That's all they wanted. And Ray Kroc said, okay, you can have the San Bernardino location. You can have the $1 million, the $1.1 million in the contract, but I can't put the 1% in the contract because of legalities, but you have my word that I'll give it to you. And he fucked the money. He never gave him the 1.1, the 1% perpetuity, which would have gave the McDonald's brothers at least $600 billion. Ray Kroc fucked them pretty hard. There was a table hurt. Oh, last night? No, there wasn't a table hurt last night. The streak is over. No more tables were hurt. More like Ray Kroc, yeah, pretty much. I can only eat certain soups. I can't do whatever that is. I know what it is. I just can't say it. You don't like Hot Pockets, Erica? Oh, what I need, man. What I need. Mm, exactly, yeah. I tried the ham one many years ago, and as a child, I just couldn't. You know, one thing I've learned when I was working at Hy-Vee, as a kid, I fucking love Totino's pizza. Those little frozen pizzas and shit with the pepperoni and shit. Fucking love them. Oh my god, I couldn't get enough of them. One day at work, I needed something to eat. They were on sale 10 for 10. So I was like, fucking hey, man, I'm gonna grab it. I haven't one of these in years, man. I popped one of those in and I was just like, how the fuck did I ever eat these as a kid? These were just horrible. Like oh my god, the taste of them were just, oh my god, they were just. It was kind of like watching a good. It was kind of like watching your favorite TV show as an adult. You know, I was just like, this is awesome. In high school, I ate those personal pizzas with the little square pepperoni like crazy. I'd add yellow sandwich cheese in the microwave and oh fuck no. Man, like I said, one day at Hy-Vee, I was like, fuck yeah, I haven't had these in forever. I'm gonna eat one. Oh my god, the taste of them, I'm like, how the hell did I ever eat this shit? Can't do Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm gonna give you a strike for that. It's just unacceptable. One day, if you would have said, "Dude, I can't do pork and fiber chunks anymore," that I can understand. Frozen waffles. Frozen waffles, as in you eat them frozen, or you just like frozen waffles? Because I'm sorry, I can take a frozen waffle out of the freezer and just fucking bite into that bitch. High school is when I stopped eating to live and started living to eat. You act like you were like a porker in high school or something. You weren't. Okay. Sometimes I'll do that too. I'll wait for the frozen waffle to defrost, and then I'll eat it. But sometimes I can just take it right out of the freezer, snap into it like a Slim Jim. It's because I wore oversized shorts. Oh, I had my motor running in high school. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Erica. A toaster oven then. Ah, okay. There's a sexual innuendo in there for someone to use. Andrew, why'd you get rid of the fucking the papaya or whatever has your picture? Why? Because it looked like something else? Anyone eat at Taco Bell? I haven't eaten there in a while. But they got rid of fucking 75% of their menu, so there's really no point in eating there anymore. They got rid of beefy Frito burritos, so it's like I'm out. I exactly yeah. So they took off all the things that people like and shit. Like beefy Frito burrito was like my go-to. That was my shit. I have never done. I did talk about breakfast one time. I did like the breakfast crunch wrap. That's some delicious shit. I will say that. I don't even know if they still have that on the menu at this point. They keep shuffling around their menu. I don't even know anymore. Yeah, the triple layer nachos. Yeah, they got rid of those. But beefy Frito burrito, that was like oh man, that was my shit. I'd go there and get like four of them. That was my dinner, man. I swear. And then it was always like a fucking crapshoot whether or not they had nacho fries. I swear to God, man, I'd fucking watch a commercial for nacho fries. I'd watch the fucking commercial like nacho fries are back. I'm like, fucking hey, nacho fries are back. Next day, I would go to Taco Bell. I would like four beefy Frito burritos and nacho fries. Ooh, we don't have those anymore. I'm like, what the fuck? I just saw the commercial. Like spicy nuggets before there were spicy nuggets. Like shit. I heard Wawa has good food. At least like I've had nacho fries. At least I can say I've actually fucking hunted them down. Like spicy nuggets, I don't go to fucking McDonald's that often, but like shit, I thought I had time. I thought they were part of the menu now. Apparently not. Fuck that clown. Go back to sucking off Mayor McCheese for all I care. I don't give a fuck. Nacho fries. Sad face. I loved it. Oh yeah, the nacho fries were great. Oh god. The last night or the last like I've said this before, but me and my friend Haley, we went out and had a few drinks like literally like 3 days before they shut down the bars for Rona. And shut like it was like literally 2 or 3 days. Because I know like 2 or 3 days later, that's it. They shut bars down and shit. Back in like fucking March or whatever. So that night we went to fucking Taco Bell. And like I told her what I wanted. So she's like screaming at the box, like, yeah, we want this, this, and this. And I whisper in her ear, nacho fries. So she yells at the box, like, apparently nacho fries too now. I like the sauce that comes with the Burger King and onion rings. Burger King's onion rings. I saw a great meme a couple weeks ago. It was like this little kid crying, eating a sandwich, and it was just like eating my $6 sandwich that I paid $12 for because I ordered it on DoorDash. And I was like, I feel the pain. You score a PS5? Dude, I'm still trying to figure out Steam. I have like 3 games on Steam. I would have fucking 5, but 2 of them never worked. I bought Friday the 13th, which he kept saying fatal error. And this is a brand new fucking computer, by the way. Like, I seriously have like $50 more to pay on it before it's paid off. You know, I bought that and it never worked. Then I bought Uno. I bought a fucking card game, and a card game would not work on it. You know, it kept crashing before whenever I hit start game. And I finally found some games that worked. I play Among Us, and I haven't even played Among Us that much recently. But Among Us, a poker game, and the Chromebook died. It didn't die, but a lot of shit just wouldn't work on it anymore. Like I couldn't go live on it. Like literally the first night that Jax went live with me on it was the last. Like after that, it said can no longer support this. And I was like, what the fuck? So I had to go out and get a new laptop. The specs might be low for these games. No, because I made sure I had the right specs and everything, man. I went out and got like a fucking 8 gigabit RAM and shit like that. I made sure I fucking went out and got a somewhat decent one. Well, it served its purpose for a decent enough while. It did. It did shit. I was able to write a book on it, but too bad I've just fucking neglected my second book for I don't know how long. What am I on, like fucking month 4 neglecting that book? I don't even know where my notes for that book are anymore. Can you please make a cookbook? No. Why? Because like I at least can like write somewhat write about like what's happened in my life. Dude, I don't know the first thing about making a cookbook. Because yeah, I can list ingredients and fucking how to make it and shit. But like I've seen cookbooks, man. You gotta fucking sit there and talk about the fucking this is why I make this and shit. And like that is not that hard for me. I made this because I was hungry one day and I just put shit together in a pot and this is how it happened. There you go. The end. Let's move on. I have no interest in making a fucking cookbook. You should make a video taste testing the new Fruity Pebbles chocolate bar. That's one. Your cooking vids are the crown jewel of your channel, man. Well, if you know I tasted it, then you should have heard where I got it from. You should pair it with a Burger King mukbang. Right? Dude, I legit have always loved your cooking vid, taste test, and game update. Dude, the reason I don't do that many game updates anymore because like I literally run out of room. So like when I do buy a game, it's far and in between now. Like I bought this the other day, and it's like seriously like one of the few games I've bought recently. It's one of the rare ones I've bought. Like I tend to, or if I do buy, I buy something small like this, like the small one and shit like that. You know, like because like I'm like legitimately out of fucking room. You know, even I look and I'm just like I gotta get rid of some of this fucking shit. You know, that's why I can't go out anymore. And plus, like now when I go to like my usual spots and everything, it's either shit that I don't want or like, you know, the price just isn't right. You know, because like there's one Goodwill I go to and I fucking can't stand going to Goodwill. I don't even go there to kill time. And like the Goodwill, I've said it before, the Goodwill up the street for me, you know, they'll price their shit anywhere between 188 to 388. And like usually the 388, that's a rare one you see, like a rare price you see there. It's like 388. It's like, oh damn, they must have, you know, someone in the back must have got a big head on them today and shit. You know, but most of their shit's like 188 to 288. Whereas the one I hate fucking going to in Iowa City, man, like whenever I see something good, I'm just like, oh, this is fucking awesome. And I'll look at it, it's like 788. I'm like, what the fuck, man? You know, whereas I could have found the same game up the street for $1.88. You know, do you have Saber? No, I fucking wish we had Sabers, man. You know, Sabers, you're gonna spend a little bit more to fucking find what you want, but you'll find good shit. You know, like that's where I found my fucking 89 Trump board game at. I paid $5 for it. You know, but fuck, I miss Sabers. I had one like literally like a couple miles from me when I lived in Illinois. I missed it. I miss Sabers, man. Um, I'd pay you for a game update, bro. Why you gotta fucking dangle the carrot in front of me like that and shit, man? I'd much rather fucking do a DVD up. I'd rather do a DVD update than a fucking board game update. I really don't even want to do a DVD update to be honest. You know, any Salvation Army? Yeah, we used to have two Salvation Armies. Then they opened up a Salvation Army like superstore, but it's like further down the road. Um, so I don't go to that one that it's very rare I go to the superstore. Um, then they closed down the one that was close to me and opened up a Dollar Tree where it used to be. So there's only one that I go to, and they usually have some good finds. I usually find some good shit there. Wow, you hate doing DVD updates. You said I know, but I don't have any more fucking rooms for games. So like hypothetically, this is all hypothetical speak. Okay, hypothetically, if you're like here's X amount for fucking a board game update, it would have to be fucking small games only. I can't buy big shit. You know, it would have to be like shit this size or some shit. You know, this is the $5 Impractical Jokers game. Like I said, there's a bigger version of this. There's like a bigger version of this you can get at fucking Target. you know. But the $5 one was at Dollar General, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm getting this for $5." Me and Jax did like a secret play of it the other day. Just steal Brendan's video and edit your face and his body and say it's your video. What if I sponsored a video where you talk about games you have, solves the space issue, and gets a new game video up? The thing with that is, I know I wouldn't do it. Dude, I've been meaning to do Game On for like fucking 3 months now, and I haven't even done it. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like I said, I don't even want to take your money and be like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do it. And like, because then I like, I don't want to take your money, and you're like, where's that fucking video? I'm like, what video? No. And why would you be interested in that, Jax? What if I paid 50% up front and 50 when you deliver? Incentive to finish. I like games, and you've been saying you'll make content for money, so here's your chance. I've made content for money before. It's just that nobody sponsored anything in a while. This is before you actually started watching my shit, Jax. Like, people used to pay for story time and mukbangs. People used to like Andrew here. If Andrew's the reason why fucking the Chromebook. Andrew's the reason why he put up $50 for the Chromebook, and I put up the rest of it and shit. I get that, but now you haven't. Oh, okay. That's a no. Well, it's not a no. It's just how I'm trying to think like what would I talk about? Would you do a live taste test during your stream? If so, say someone order food and had delivered to you during the stream. Um, I mean, technically I've done live taste tests before, but I haven't done like someone delivered food during the stream. That I haven't. That'd be a live mukbang more than anything. Because like the last time Andrew funded a board game thing, like I bought shit like this. I bought like one big thing, which was the Mr. Bucket. But like I bought this mixtape, which I mean is a fun game. I mean, fucking Death Punch wore me out on it for like a long fucking time and shit. But you wouldn't know what was being delivered. Then no, because there's a lot of food that I don't like. Then that would be a huge waste of your fucking money. You'd be like, oh great, look what we got here. Ooh, I don't eat that shit. All right, awesome. That's just a huge fucking waste of your money. I got to peace out, man. I'll hit you up later if we can talk about a sponsor. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram because that's the only thing you fucking have now. What if we stuck to a list? That'd be a long fucking list. That's the thing. You have to at least try everything on camera. Well, then no. I fucking no. Because there's food I just don't eat. And listen, if you want to waste money like that, just take the whatever money you're gonna have on and just throw it out the fucking window. I mean, I'm trying to save you guys some money at this point. Hey, artist, what are we talking about? I love the taste test bit. Oh, good. I'm glad you did. Well, we're talking about sponsored videos because in the past, people have ponied up money for me to do sponsored taste tests or mukbangs or story times. And Andrew and Gold Rush here are talking about sponsoring a video. And I'm trying to save them some money because I'm all for making money off a video or using their money to do a video and shit. But their ideas are just not gelling with me. Why do I get these random fucking TikTok like notifications from people that I don't even fucking know? Like, who the fuck is Angel? Fuck Angel. I don't even. Angel is live right now. Who the fuck is that? I don't even know her. Pete is live right now. Who the fuck's Pete? Fuck Pete. What the fuck are you on TikTok? None of your damn business, Gold Rush. Because I conform to. Yeah. I'm one of the sheep. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. What, you can? I don't even do anything on it. Like I don't. I mean, I post shit, but like I don't like watch anything on it. Like I'm not like Jax who can like spend hours watching videos and shit on it. Maybe I just fucking post shit and leave. Post shit and leave. Wow, you're rejecting money. That's nice of you. I would take it and say, yeah, I'll make it silently in 2 years. That was one of them. Like he was just like, "What if I fund a video where like you just talk about games?" And I'm just like, "Dude, I can't do that because I'll say I'll make it and like fucking I wouldn't." you know, like I've been meaning to make a Game On episode for like 3 months. I have the idea in my head. I just need to put some other shit into it, but like I just haven't fucking done it. Make money on it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll make money on it. Just like I said 11 years ago, I'm gonna make money on YouTube one day. Like I said before, shit, you couldn't pay me to be YouTube popular. There's not enough money. All the fucking bullshit from this year, fuck that. And one day you will get that sponsorship from Adam and Eve. Oh, that'd be sweet. I have one just so I can send Jack stuff and she can send stuff, send stuff, send me some stuff. It's funny. What the fuck? Oh, I have one just so I can send Jack stuff and she can send me stuff. It's funny, but most of it is like, what the fuck? Oh, a TikTok. Okay, I'm like, what the fuck are we? Yeah, I got it. It took me a second, but I was like, huh? Yeah, it took me a second. I was like, what the shit? My brain is hurting with that one. All right, so you guys want to play some mixtape? Been a while since we played some mixtape. Yes. All right, so again, we're gonna play the fucking artist V1 version of mixtape. So it's very simple. Mixtape. I'm gonna read a card. It's just a discussion game. This is how we play our version of mixtape. This is a discussion game. I'm gonna read a card, read a scenario off a card. Everyone in the chat room is gonna post whatever song they think best fits that scenario, and we'll discuss. Okay, just that simple. So here we go. Here, uh, best song for the summer at any time from any generation. see what the chat room message said. I already got mine. Bob. Something tells me you didn't think about that very long. It's raining. It's raining, man. Summertime, my freshman. Okay, you only pick one. Car. Oh, that's a good one. Car wash. Mine is Summertime by New Kids on the Block. Think about you in the summertime. Oh, and all the good times we had, baby. Ooh, it's Boys of Summer. How do you play? It's just a discussion game. I read off a scenario. In this case, best song for the summer at any time from any generation, and you just name what song comes to your mind that fits that scenario. There's actually rules to the game, but we're not going to play the rules. We're playing the discussion version. Well, if you would actually sit and pay attention, you wouldn't be fucking lost, now would you? I mean, love you. Boys of Summer, that's a good one. That's good. I think if we're actually playing the game, Erica would get the point on that. Or Gold Rush. Gold Rush had a good pick too. Don't come for me from my brain fuzzies. The Atari's, yeah, that's the song I think of. The Atari's version. I mean, don't get me wrong, the original's good too, but when I think Boys of Summer, the Atari's version is a good one. Gold Rush really get one. Party in the FIP. No, I'm getting the damn point. That's the one where the gay guys do my well, if we were playing the game, like that's actually the idea of the game. Like everybody names a song and then everybody has to unanimously decide on who has the best. But we're just discussing. Okay. All right, here's the next one. But those were good ones. Those are good ones. I like Boys of Summer and Summertime by Fresh Prince was a good one. So all right, here's the next one here. Best song for a school canceled snow day of sledding. Best song for a school canceled snow day of sledding. Hmm. All right. I don't think mine's that good, but it's the first song that came to mind. Good riddance, because I remember the song in Snow Day. Okay. It's something unpredictable, but in the end, they'll drive. I hope you have the time of your life. Let it go. I like the Newfound Glory version of that song. Let it go. That's a good version. I could care less about the actual version of that song, but the Newfound Glory version, that's hot. I'd be walking down the street home from work, man, just fucking here I stand in the light of day. Oh shit. It will never bother me anyway. I don't know. The first song that came to mind was "Sweet Escape" by Gwen Stefani. That was the he meant from Frozen. I know. Despite popular belief, I'm not retarded. Let It Snow by Dean Martin. Okay. Santa Baby, where the guy's not letting the lady leave because it's cold outside or something like that. Oh, you mean Baby It's Cold Outside? Baby It's Cold Outside. Oh, okay. I guess Josh isn't playing. I didn't see Josh answer. I thought you just referenced a different song. I said, he said Let It Go, and I was just like, I like the Newfound Glory version of that song. Not a fan of the Frozen version, but I do like the Newfound Glory version of it all, of the song. And then I went through what I do when I walk home from work listening to that song. Drugs Are Bad. Winter Lust by Cannibal Corpse. Never heard that one, but all right, good choices, good choices. Okay, here's a good one. Here is a good one. I heard original version. I'm sorry. Picture Will walking home from the hut singing Let It Go. I know, right? So you can actually picture that on my Instagram. There's actual video of it. Best song for a 4th of July barbecue. Okay, I got mine. I don't know why. First one something came to mind, but I got it. Best song for a 4th of July barbecue. Born in the USA. Mine is a Spirit in the Sky by Credence. I don't know why. First song that came to mind. Yeah, see, that was mine. Mine was the first one that came to mind. Running Down a Dream, Tom Petty. Okay. The Spirit in the Sky. Best song for a 4th of July barbecue. Freebird. Freebird. Oh, that's a good pick. Good pick, Freebird. Again, if we're playing the actual game, that's it right there. Erica got the point on that one. Come on, you can't beat Freebird. Firework. Ooh. That's a good one too, but like fuck, I'm so over that fucking song. Oh man. Party in the USA. Party in the USA is going. I'm gonna get behind Party in the USA. Put my hands up to play my song. I kind of just went with the first thing that went to my head on that one, which was Spirit in the Sky. I don't know why Spirit in the Sky went to my head first on that one, but in the game you only get one answer. In the game, you get one answer, and then like once everybody submits their answer, you all have to unanimous. Why am I having trouble with this word? Unanimously discuss on who has the best answer. Like my vote would have went to Freebird. Freebird even beats that shit. I'm sorry, but okay. I take it Jackson's not answering this round, so we'll go to the next one. All right, all right. Oh, I'm thinking. Oh, okay. Best song for a 4th of July barbecue. Come on, Jax. You got that 4th of July barbecue? Everything. There's wiener rats running around and shit. There's a hose going off. The sun's shining bright. You know, there's this fucking the radio's blaring. And what song is playing on that radio, Jax? No, you don't. I'm just saying if no. Pass. Sorry. All right, I tried. All right, so Erica and Jax and possibly Riley. Like I said, I'm not even for sure. Better have some good ass answers for this one. All right. But best song for a women's rights march. Best song for a women's rights march. So Erica, Jax, and possibly Riley better have some good ass answers for this. We're not gonna take it. He spelled it wrong, but I got it. I got Josh's answer. Oh, Josh's answer was fucking great. It'd probably get him beat down at that women's march, but that's a fucking great answer. The fact that he said that so quick, like he was ready. He was ready for that. Like he was just like, I gotta find a good spot for this answer, and that was his opportunity. Women's rights, women now, women's rights, women now, equal pay for this wet ass pussy. I am woman, hear me roar. There would be hoes in the house. Mine would be bitch by Meredith Brooks. Doesn't sound as derogatory as you would think. I'm a bitch. I'm a tease. I'm a goddess on my knees when you hurt. Ooh, independent woman. That's a good one. Born this way. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Lady Gaga, till it happens to you. I know, man. Like, fuck. When I was a kid, when I totally wasn't probably age appropriate for that song, fucking loved Meredith Brooks' bitch. Oh, fuck. I love that song. I know it would never win, but if we're actually playing the game, my vote would go to fucking WAP. Just because of the audacity that he went for it. But I know it would never fucking win. All right, good picks. Good picks, people. Good picks. All right, here we go. This is a good one. This is a scenario here. Listen carefully. You come out of the bathroom and your prom date is nowhere to be found. The person you really wanted to ask is standing under the disco ball, because apparently it's 1977. Apparently, is standing under the disco ball alone. DJ asked if anyone has a request in dedication. What song do you ask the DJ to play? Cocktails. By at the time of my life. Good, good, good choice. I don't know what cocktails is. Too short. Yeah, that didn't help. I'd probably go with "Forever Young" by Alphaville. Teenager. Teenage Dirtbag. That's a good one. Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Yeah, it didn't say it had to be a slow song. So, okay. Yeah, but "Forever Young" by Alphaville. Forever young. I wanna be forever young. Or Barracuda. Again, didn't say it had to be a slow song. But sure. My mind went to slow song, but I will admit it didn't say it had to be a slow song. It's the 70s, the Cherry Bomb. No, I said no, it's not the 70s because I said the person you really wanted to ask is standing under the disco ball, and I was like, because apparently it's 1977. Because why would they just be standing under a disco ball? It's not really the 70s. So you can change your answer if you want, Josh, or you can stick with Cherry Bomb. I don't care. The Cyndi Lauper song. I can't think of the title. Time After Time or True Colors. See your true colors. That's why I love. Don't be afraid. True colors. True colors. I always get the pussy because I know I can. You're a sick man. Oh, she bop. Gold Rush is not taking this game seriously. All right, so another round of good answers, except for Gold Rush, the jackass. All right, here we go. Oh, okay. All right. Hopefully, y'all understand. I get it, but best movie montage song for fixing up the community center. Context, 80s. So you seen those 80s movies where they're always doing a montage of shit? What song plays over that when you do it? I gotta look up the artist. Hold on. I gotta look up the artist for mine. Hold on. Because I already know which one I like. Hold on. No, not that one. What is it? Best movie montage song for fixing up the community center. But for context, it's like the 80s. So like in the guys are fixing up shit. Like what song comes to mind when you think of that? Mine is 1 Foot in Front of the Other by Bone Symphony. Haha, Take On Me. Ooh. Good song. I don't see it really fitting over a montage though. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see like like I'm trying to picture in my head, montage or fixing up shit and Take On Me plays. I don't really see it. You know? Eye of the Tiger, I can see. It's the Eye of the Tiger, it's the thrill of the because there's that montage of fucking Rocky just beating the shit out of stuff. I can see that one. I just realized that Joe's not answering anymore. Joe said, fuck this shit. And FYI, if y'all think this is stupid, please tell me to stop. I learned that the hard way one time when we were playing one other game. So if y'all think this is stupid, please tell me to stop. Oh, Bust a Move is a good one. Push It to the Limit. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Push It to the Limit. That's a good one. I like to push it to the limit. Mm-hmm. False. Oh, my God. We're not playing that. We're playing mixtape. People are dancing while fixing things. Not necessarily. They're kind of being chased in that, but hey, teach their own. Teach their own. Hey, it's what you think. You know, it's a discussion game. So, well, my version of it is a discussion game. Hey, Diana, what's up? All right, so here we go. We'll move on to the next one. You clean out your closet only to find a box of high school memorabilia. There is a single CD/album covered in dust. That's me blowing off the dust. Your favorite from that time. Oh shit, let me read this again. Hold on. You clean out your closet only to find a box of high school memorabilia. There is a single CD/album covered in dust. Your favorite from that time. Play a song from that CD. What song is on that CD? High school memorabilia. I meant the song Makes Me Dance. Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. All right. 3 a.m. Okay. Any song from No Strings Attached. If we're actually playing the game, you would need to be more specific, but okay. I get you. I'm trying to think. Okay. High school, what songs are like? I listened to a lot of different fucking music in high school. Like that's when I was like really like listening to different shit. I think of like one. Was there like one song that I was just like, the only one that really comes to mind? Pantera, Cowboys from Hell, Deftones, The Doors, Rider from the Storm. The only one I can really think of that I'm just like from high school that like I can really like because like I listened to so much different shit when I was in high school. I bought a lot of fucking CDs, but the one that's really like standing out in my head, I'm sure no one's fucking heard it. And if you have, fucking bonus points. Trust companies. The war is over. It's the only one I can really think of. I mean, because I listen to so much shit. I had a lot of mix CDs and shit, but that's the one that really stands out to me is Trust Company. Dio, Rainbow in the Dark. You ought to know. You ought to know. Dio is great. All right, here we go. Here's the next one here. I don't like that one. Okay, this one's good. All right, here we go. You just won. You just won the $60 million lottery. What song plays as you go pick up your check? Just won the $60 million lottery. Ooh, Hover. That's a deep cut, Erica. Holy shit. I hover. Oh shit. I think my favorite Trust Company, man. I fucking love Someone Like You. That's probably my favorite. You just won the $60 million lottery. What song plays as you go pick up your check? Ticket to Paradise by Eddie Money. It was funny. Dio was doing. Here comes the money. Here comes the money. Money, money, money. Oh, let's see. What fucking. Got Your Money by ODB. I don't know. Okay, I'm on my way to go get a fucking $60 million check. Which song am I gonna fucking play in the car? Eric Clapton, Cocaine. Okay, you only get one, but okay. Be Serious. Maybe Cream by Woo. Mike Jones then. Mike Jones back then. Wow, we're actually waiting on me now. Um, I'm on my way to get a $60 million check. Which song am I gonna fucking play? So I'm like, I don't think I can play any music, man. I think like me and my family, we'd be talking about what the fuck we're gonna do with the money. Fuck music, you know. But I don't know. I guess if I put on a song, "Billionaire" by Travis McCoy. There you go. I wanna be a billionaire so freaking bad. Buy all of the things I never had. There we go. I wanna be on the cover of Forbes magazine. Standing. Oh, every time I close my eyes. What you see? What? Okay. All right. Sorry. Got out of hand. All right. Okay. Here's a fun one. Here's a fun one for you guys. Here we go. You have loud, obnoxious neighbors living above you. What song do you play at high volume to get back at them? While everybody types their answers, just so you know, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, description down below. Also, the cocktails. Oh my God. At least that makes sense this time. Also, the Teespring link is down below. Also, the Amazon wish list if you guys want to send something over. Also, Christmas is next month. Christmas is almost a month away. So if you want to send something for Christmas, I'll put that to the side and we will save that for our holiday video. If we do have a holiday video this year, because we may not have a holiday video if people don't send shit for a holiday video. But if you just send one thing and want to see it showing off here live or unbox here live or in a video just for you, where I just kiss your ass for the whole video, tell you how awesome you are, we'll do that as well. That is all in the description down below. And don't forget, there is also a new video up. It is a taste test and a mukbang all in one. So if you just want to see my fat ass just shove food in my mouth for about fucking 15, 16 minutes, something like that, hey, you can go do that too. Mine would probably be Angels of Clarity by Dead by April. That'd be mine. Just because of how it starts out. That would be mine. Beautiful Nightmare. What is the sex, race, gender, and sexual? Does that matter? Two Live Crew, banned in the USA. I don't have an answer. Oh, we finally got Erica on one. She couldn't think of one. Although Erica got a bonus point because she actually knows who Trust Company is. That one I didn't see coming. Not a lot of people know who Trust Company is. Plus, she knew a deep cut by Trust Company. She knew Hover on top of all that. I hover. I'm having trouble paying attention. I'm sorry. Drugs are bad, okay? Yeah, because depending on the race, they might enjoy the music you are playing. If my neighbors are Mexican, I play some metal. That's racist, I think. All right, here we go. Oh, we got a scenario. If my neighbors are Caucasian, please. That's racist, I think. Nah, that's too fucking convoluted. All right, here we go. Well, you're not going to play the soundtrack from Coco. That's wrong. I think. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. All right, we'll do one more card here. These are facts. All right, we'll do one more card here. You can finally quit the worst job you've ever had. You tell the boss and all your incompetent coworkers off in epic fashion. The song playing as you slow motion strut out of the front door, raising the finger to everyone. What song plays as you do that? I'll read it again for Miss Gummy here. And that is, you finally quit the worst job you ever had. You tell your boss and all your incompetent coworkers off in epic fashion. The song playing as you slow motion strut out the front door, raising a finger to everyone. Take this job and shove it. I didn't take anything. What the fuck? Trying to remember the title. Mine would be We Are the Champions by Queen. Fuck You by Lily Allen. All right. You got kids? I'm gonna pay for that later. Anything by Gigi Allen. I'm sorry, but if I would have got to quit High V, I would have did that, man. I would just had a fucking speaker blaring "We Are the Champions," saying fuck you, you're an asshole, you're an idiot. We are the champions, my friend. Fucking oh god, that would have been it. No, I had COVID. I'm sorry, you don't. Don't play the COVID card on me. So what? I'm still a rock star. I got my rock moves, and I don't need you. And guess what? I'm having more fun, and I don't need you tonight. I'm all right. So what? By Pink is what she said. All right, so that was mixtape. I don't want to keep playing it too much because A, Jax is losing focus, and B, last time we played that too much, I got sick of the fucking game. You know, but I've been trying to get my friends Nick and Shelby on here so we could actually play the game because Nick is a radio host. I posted something on that like a couple months ago where I was actually on his radio show where I got to gush about Dead by April a lot, and he played 3 Dead by April songs on his show, which was pretty fucking cool. Um, Not sure why the Bee Gees Staying Alive popped in my head. That'd be kind of an odd choice. Like, fuck you, you're an idiot. I fucking hate you all. Uh, uh, staying alive. That'd be kind of like a weird, weird choice. I seriously today I worked on a coloring page today from fucking 1:30 to 5:30. Fuck you by Riri. Toast is not even here to see the Riri. Uh, because we're living in a. Oh no, because you're living your best life by leaving the worst job. Nah, I thought you were. Because we're living in a world of thinking of. I thought that's what you were singing there, but I was wrong. I did a Bill and Ted page. I swear, I like that Bill and Ted coloring book, man. But like every page I've done so far has been so tedious. Like it's a fun tedious. Don't get me wrong, but like, damn, every page. Oh boy. Like I said, I worked on one page today from like 1:30 to fucking. Why are you saying hi to yourself? I worked on one page today from 1:30 to 5:30, and it was just, oh boy. I finished it, but holy shit, looked good. Here, I got a picture of it because I joined the coloring group to where you can post this shit. That's cool. Yeah. I'm actually like a little bit of a trend center in the group. There's like one person in here, I forgot who it was, But like they went out and bought like 3 coloring books because I fucking like colored from them. Because like you have to one of the rules of the group is you have to credit the book and artist, when you post a picture and shit from it. So like one of the people in there, she posted like her Amazon haul and shit. And she bought like 3 of the books that I mentioned. She bought, or well, not that I bought. Diana fucking gifted to me well, not even Diana. Like HC bought one of the books because she bought Bloody Alphabet 1 and 2, and then she bought the serial killer coloring book, and somebody else went out and got the Bob's Burger one because I posted a picture from it and shit. You know. Aunt Noel and family have COVID. Oh shit. I have a Day of the Dead coloring book. Need to buy more color pencils. Day of the Dead. I know. I found this like this cool Lucha Libre coloring book. You color all the Lucha Libre mask and shit. That's in my Amazon wish list down below. So that one looks like a lot of fun. Baby had to get tested today. Keanu. Hope everyone feels better. Uncle Mo and wife that were just here went back to Virginia, but they haven't now. We have to text Teta again. There actually is a Keanu Reeves coloring book, Erica. I will show it to you. It's actually, I think it's called Color My Crush, I believe. Color My Crush. Let's see. Because there's 2 of them. There's a Jason Momoa one and a Keanu Reeves one. Here's the Jason Momoa. I know there's a Keanu Reeves one. I've seen it. How does it go? Ah, there it is. No way. How much? It is. If you want to buy it new, it's $11.18. If you want to buy it used, it's $6.97 plus $3.99 shipping. Wizard of Oz coloring book would be cool. I believe there is one. I believe. Let me see. Yep, there's one. Wizard of Oz coloring book, 50 plus coloring pages. Plus, here is Coloring the Classics, The Wizard of Oz, a coloring book trip down the Yellow Brick Road. There's a couple of them here. I thought there would be one on the Rocky Horror Picture Show, man. I looked that up last night. There isn't one. I was like, damn, I thought there'd be one on the Rocky Horror Picture Show, man. That's a good, as long as it's all Keanu and not some other actors. Yeah, it's all Keanu. Like I said, the Color Me Crush, there's one on Jason Momoa and one on Keanu Reeves. I just wish they had that for like actresses and shit. Like they do have some, but I hear they're not that good. You know, is there a children? Is there a coloring book of sick children? You've been hanging out with Josh too much. But they do have those. Like here I'll show you. Like let me think of somebody. Oh, they must have got rid of them. Oh, okay. Because they used to have these like actor specific um coloring books, but they were like very, very bad. But it looks like they got rid of them. Yeah, because I'm not seeing them anymore. Yeah, okay. All right. No, never mind. There goes that. I thought I'm getting that book soon. I have a couple coloring books, but I'm never up to it. I actually stopped for a long time. I didn't color that much for a long time. It wasn't until the storm. It wasn't until the derechos when I started picking it back up again. That's when I really got fucking hardcore into it again. Because it was either start coloring or I was going to end up on an episode of like one of those like I killed my family shows, or because I was going fucking bonkers. I want a Jeremy Renner coloring book. That makes sense with no internet. Yeah. Like then we had the power back on. The power came back on, but then we had no internet. Like we're out of power for 9 days, and then we're still without internet for like another four. So like during those 4 days, man, I got tired of going to Iowa City. I was like, I'm fucking Iowa City'd out, man. I'm so fucking tired of going to Iowa City. So I was like, I'm just gonna stay home, but I needed something to do to stay home. So I set up my portable DVD player and I would watch movies and shit, and I would just get my fucking adult coloring book. And at the time, I still use my Crayola color pencils. Um, but I went out and bought some nicer ones and shit. Love you, homie. Yeah, you don't love me enough to take my deal. I made you a sweet deal and you wouldn't take it. So you know what I did after that? You know what I did? I took a shit on them Shipping Wars DVDs. I took a shit on them. It's now called Shitting Wars. That's what it's called now. What's the deal? Brendan really wanted these right here. These Shipping Wars DVDs, and like I've been trying to offer a trade for him, but he either uh doesn't have what I'm looking for. So I was like, you know what? He does have something I want. And so I offered him, of course, the Shipping Wars that he would get. I offered him Shipping Wars, plus a box full of hard to guess what I messaged hard to find and never heard back. I'm not cool enough. No, you're not cool enough. You're not part of the club. No, you're not part of it. What were you trying to like get a deal with them? Like I get a deal with them, or were you looking for something? Don't feel bad. I texted them yesterday, to see if they could help me out with a fucking Christmas video, but I haven't heard back from them either. So I don't feel bad. You can't sit with us. Both. Fucker, don't be trying to invade my territory. I finally got a good thing going here. But I offered Brendan his Shipping Wars DVDs, which are right here, plus a whole box full of other hard to find TV.com goodness, plus some more shit that I have upstairs that I don't want, you know. And Brendan has this Intercontinental WWE Intercontinental Championship belt that I want, and I've always fucking wanted a real replica WWE belt. I've never had one. My family has never, for Christmas or birthday, have never fucking bought me one, no matter how many times I've asked, And go look at the prices on hardtofindtv.com. You know, the value would have equaled out, you know. Don't make William P the website. So like I was like, I'll offer them the whole box that I have over here, plus some more shit upstairs. I'll pay for the shipping and everything. Nope, no deal. That belt is priceless. No, it has a fucking price. It has a price, trust me. And considering how his mom watches fucking TV shows, like people fucking drink water, you know. So I was lying about the shitting thing, but afterwards I am gonna shit on these. I'm gonna shit on them, and I'm gonna fucking call them shitting wars now. Does it have an autograph? Yeah, I think so. But if you want shipping wars, you can go on over to hardtofindtv.com and save 15% off your $40 order. Be sure to tell them that artist sent you. Because then maybe they'll return my text. I'll probably text him again tomorrow to see what the hell's up. I'll take your deal, William, but I will need 35% equity and $1 per sale in perpetuity. And what? I don't have any sales. Wait, I don't have any sales. Deal. I don't have any equity. I don't have any sales. So if that's what you want, deal. You know what 35% of nothing is? Nothing. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta finish watching the fucking Fresh Prince of Bel Air reunion. I started watching that last night and I fucking quit. Not because it was bad. I just fucking quit watching it. But I kind of like how they didn't message Brendan back. I kind of like that. I'm their exclusive boy. Kind of like that. Right now, fuck you. Yeah, sure. Brendan has like way, way, way more subscribers than our boy. But you know what? We're gonna stick with our boy. They easily could have looked at Brendan's channel and been like, "Fuck artists, your fucking ass out of here. We're done with you. We got bigger fish now." And they're like, "No, we're gonna stick with our boy here." That or they're just preparing a fucking order to email them back. One of the two. It's one of the two. And I'm honestly surprised they fucking offered that to me because like when this first happened, they messaged me back. They're just like, we'll send you anything you want as long as you make a video for it every time you get something from us. And I was like, are you sure about that? And they're just like, yeah, man, you got a lot of followers. I'm like, me? And they're like, yeah, man. I was like, okay. The next day, they sent out the Drew Carey show for me. I've been happy just for Drew Carey show. No shit. But I have a sweet idea for like a Christmas special with the Game On guys, where like the Game On guys like all want like a different TV show for Christmas. and and somehow artist gets it for them, but if they don't text me back, it looks like that's not going to happen. Okay, and that's it. That's all I can do with nobody talking. That's it. I tried. I tried. That's all I can do with nobody fucking talking. Use code WET and pay twice the price at hardtofindtv.com, where you can find all your hard to find TV needs, and where you can save 15% off your $40 order. No code needed on that one. But if they don't have what you're looking for, you can email them and hopefully they can find it for you. But if they can't find it, you don't need it. I'm putting off my maybe shower to watch you. Well, I could put off my live to watch your shower if you like. This shit's over in a heartbeat. Jeffrey Dahmer, no one is going to tell me how many people I can have for Thanksgiving dinner. Don't you roll your eyes at me. Didn't even realize it was time to clock out until 7:06. And I remembered what I was doing. If we can't find it, what kind of stupid shit? Which is funny because there's actually a movie called Short Bus, and it's kind of hard to find now. We can't find it. What kind of stupid shit are you looking for? Short Bus? There's actually a movie called Short Bus, and it's hard to find now because it was a very sexually graphic movie. Um, it was released unrated, so it's kind of a hard find. So it's funny. What are you looking for? Comma Short Bus? Question mark. So kind of comes off as more of a fucking request than it does an insult. You know? Yeah, I had it for a while, and then I sold it on my Amazon store for a good profit. What about common to find TV? Is it cheaper? Amazon. Go to Amazon and find a TV show. Like, do they offer that too? In a way, yes. Like, for instance, Drew Carey show. Like, the first season of Drew Carey show was actually released on an official DVD way back when. Um but they never released the rest of them because of music rights and shit like that. There's a lot of music in the shows and everything. I don't want to pay $20 just to rent Emma. Ah, gotcha. Um, so they do offer like if you buy the complete series of Drew Carey, you get season one with it, and it's basically just a rip of the first season DVD. They do some movies. I don't know if they do newer movies. Like if they ever text me back, I mean, I could ask them. Um, that one was stolen. CDC announces no more handshakes allowed. Dahmer stops. That was good. Dahmer stops. That was good. I like that one. Oh God. That was a good one. I'm sorry. CDC announces no more handshakes allowed. Dahmer stops under a handshake. Oh, that's fucking gold. I like that one. Oh shit. Maybe it's a little funny, but it's so gross. Handshakes. I get it. That's fucking gold, man. Oh shit. Mm. Fucking handshakes. Oh, he's just somebody that like I'm amazed that like of all the shit Dahmer did, the way he went out is just like fucking astounding. Like fucking dude ate people and fucking like made bowls out of skulls and shit like that. And the way he went out was just being beat to death in prison. I'm like, of all ways that guy could have fucking died, that's how he went out. You know, he didn't fucking get lethal injected or anything like that. The dude was beat to death in prison with a pole. I'm stealing that one for later. That throne he wanted to make sounds creepy. Well, you gotta understand. Going back to the, I don't want to pay $20 just to rent ammo. New day and age, now, man. Welcome to Ronaville. You know, trust me, I didn't want to pay $25 to buy just a digital version of Bill and Ted Face the Music when it came out. I would have loved to have fucking went to the theater and watched that. And you know, that's when some theaters were just opening back up. I looked for a fucking theater to go watch that. I would have went in a fucking plastic bubble if they asked me to go watch that. You know, but the closest theater that was playing Bill and Ted when it came out was fucking 40 miles away. And like, listen, I really wanted to go see that theater, but I wasn't driving 40 fucking miles to go see it. You know, so I just paid the $25 to fucking buy it on Prime and sat in front of my fucking, what was it, 24-inch TV. Sat on the end of my bed like it was a fucking theater and shit. I still had a good time watching it. You know, my Blu-ray of it was supposed to show up today, but it got delayed. Hopefully, it'll be here tomorrow. I've already watched it like fucking 10 times, but I gotta own it. I heard there's a box set coming out next year. Oh, is there? It came out with a triple pack, a triple Blu-ray pack at Walmart. Well, hopefully the new box set they'll put like a fucking commentary track on the third one. I was really disappointed they didn't put that on the Blu-ray. I was really pissed. I don't know why my voice got so fucking deep when I said that. I was so pissed. But nothing. Nobody's saying anything. I'm just saying. I really hope next year we are done with this virus. Oh no, we are not. We're gonna have round 3 next year. I stand by what I said. They're fucking close everything for X amount. Is it only me or does this live vid freeze sometimes? Oh, that's everybody. It freezes for people. Just something that happens. Oh, was Josh offended by Riley saying fuck that? What's the ultimate mukbang? What's the ultimate mukbang you would like to do? It would cost a fucking fortune, but I'd like to do Olive Garden. It would cost a fucking fortune though. Like to get the appetizers, soup, breadsticks, fucking my favorite chicken Alfredo, dessert. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I was trying to type. Oh, okay. Because it said message hidden by Josh. And I was like, oh, he must have been offended. How much? How much what? Oh, how much would it cost? I don't know. Fucking lots. They have deals like all you can eat. Yeah, but you can't do all you can eat from home. Besides, I can't do the all you can eat like I used to, man. I had surgery, so I can't do a mukbang, but I love watching them. I have some. Are they locked? I'm not. I have some mukbangs from like a while ago. They must just be locked. Oh, let me go back. Let's see. From a year ago, maybe. Oh God, this is when I was doing Nightly fucking lives. Oh my god, that was hell on earth. You and your friend Justice should sit around. I called him tonight. I called him and was just like, hey, and I got his voicemail and I was just like, dude, I'm calling to see if you want to come live with me tonight. I go live at 8 your time and shit, man. If you want to call, if you want to come on, let me know. So like fucking I know what program to log into. I'll give you the link, blah, blah, blah. Never called back or anything, man. So he must be busy doing something tonight. Battery's out, fucking one of the two. I swear, man, like fucking, if he put notches in his fucking bedpost and shit of how many girls he fucked, his fucking bedpost be whittled down and shit, man. I swear. I thought you were limited on hours. I am limited on hours, but I would have fucking risked it just to have them on. It can be a good stream yard. It can be a good stream yard thing, or can Jax, but I don't know. She eats a lot. Back. Where the fuck are all my mukbangs and shit that I've done? Oh yeah, here they are. All right, yeah, my mukbangs are locked and shit. Yeah, I'll unlock them later. I kind of eat a lot when her mouth isn't bothering her. Yeah, Jax can eat, or give her a gummy and she'll fucking eat. Yeah, because I've done a Burger King one, haven't I, or Wendy's? I did Wendy's, Hardee's, which don't even get me started on the fucking Wendy's one. Let's just put it this way: I don't use DoorDash anymore, and Taco Bell. Taco Bell, Wendy's, Hardee's. I swear I did a Burger King one too. Yeah, there we go. Burger King. Yeah, I did four of them. My meds also mess with my appetite, but I was eating a lot during my COVID time. I don't know why that turned me on. Okay, never mind. Not unlocking. Yeah, creepy bastard. What's the fast food place with the dollar menu? None of them. None of them have a dollar menu anymore. They all stopped there. Now it's all value menu. I remember when Taco Bell used to have the 69, 79, 89. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You remember that shit? Remember that fucking song? Oh my god. That's why I like the beefy Frito burritos, man. They're like fucking buck 19, buck 29, depending on which Taco Bell you went to. Because, they ranged. Shit, they're like a buck 29. They're like fucking thick too. Like, holy shit. It was like getting a really good hooker in a bad neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like you're cruising a bad neighborhood, like I don't know about this, and then you see like a good hooker, like oh wow, how about a Dollar Tree mukbang? You know, it's funny. I actually filmed one of those before. It's actually funny that you fucking mentioned that. I actually filmed one before. I did a Dollar Tree mukbang. I was like eating a whole bunch of shit from the Dollar Tree, and I actually I was doing something else in it. I was doing like a Dollar Tree mukbang and like something else in it. I think an unboxing. I think, and I just didn't like how it turned out, so I said fuck it. Never posted it. And then whatever I unboxed, I think I showed off later. I was going to order a Whopper, but it was going to cost me $16 for it. Yeah. Order Burger King delivery on the app on Sunday or Monday. Free delivery. Like everything in my mukbang, I got the 2 for $5 Whopper and a 3 for $3 meal and some nuggets for like $10 with tip $12. I learned that from your good thing. Yeah, I didn't know it until recently. Uh, I was just they were just like I was like free delivery from Burger King. I saw it on an app on I saw it in an ad, not an app. Well, I did see it in an ad. I saw it on an ad on Instagram, and it was like Sunday and Monday get free delivery. I was like, oh fucking name, man. Because I'm sorry, I mean, people. I understand you got to pay for the shit. I understand it's a service you have to pay for. I get it, you know. But like, I'm sorry, but like, I think a delivery fee is fine. You know, delivery fee is okay. You know, but then they're just like service fee. Like, what the fuck is a service fee? You know, that's why I don't like really ordering from like fucking Uber Eats and fucking DoorDash. And I definitely won't order from DoorDash, not after I fucking ate at Hardee's that time, you know? Um, but, you know, when it's like, when my meal costs like, you know, let's say fucking $10, and with the delivery fee, um, I order surgery. I didn't know you could order surgery. Fuck, I gotta do that. Um, next time I need a surgery, I should say. But like when my meal's like $10, you know, everything I'm ordering, and with the delivery and service fee and taxes and shit, it comes to like fucking $21. That's fucking ridiculous. You know, I ordered DoorDash because of Cash App Boost. Mm. No, here's here. Spoiler alert for when I unlock the Hardee's, you know, mukbang here. But a friend of mine, Mike, aka Kaz Pro, who makes a lot of fucking great music on Apple Music, Spotify. I'll fucking write it here in case I want to go listen to it. Um, he has a lot of great albums out. Kaz Pro, great shit to listen to. Awesome fucking shit. Apple Music, Spotify, wherever music's at, and fucking listen to it. Mike, he funded a fucking mukbang for Hardee's, which I was like, you want Hardee's? He's like, yeah, I want you. And he was like, I want you to order this, 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 and this. And like for the burger, he was like, you can order it anyway, but I want you to get this burger. I was like, okay, cool, no problem. So, um, but work gives or eats when we hit call. Ooh, nice. So, you know, some Hardee's, you know, have the red burrito. You know, the restaurant, you know, that have burritos and shit. So I put in my order, and my driver messages me and says, "Hey, they don't have this chicken burrito." And I was just like, "Okay, so what do you want me to do?" He's like, "I'll take care of it." Now, to me, when he said, "I'll take care of it," I'm thinking, Cash Pro. What's that? Oh, hey, Toast. It's a guy that I know who makes awesome music. You know, so he's on Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, whatever. So my driver says, "Oh, I'll take care of it." Now, to me, that meant like he'll find a suitable replacement for it and bring me something else in its place. That's how I took it. Okay. On top of that, I also ordered what Hardee's has, the $5 brown bag lunch. Now, what the $5 brown bag lunch has is a burger, fries, an apple pie, and a drink. So it's essentially a 4 for $5 meal, you know. Oh, and a cookie. Oh no, it's a pie. Sorry, it's a pie. You get a burger, fries, drink, and a pie. So I put that in my order. I get my burger, get fries, drink, whatever. Also, I get like this other side burger. I get like this huge fucking burger and shit like that. Plus, I get like a thing of curly fries. That's what he wanted me to order. So, driver comes, hands me the bag of food. I was like, "So, what'd you get in place of the burrito?" He's like, "Oh, I didn't get nothing for it." I was like, he was like, "Yeah, they didn't have it, so I just took it off your order." I was like, "You said you take care of it." He was like, "Yeah, that's what I meant. I just took it off your order." I'm like, "Okay, thank you." Tipped him, which that was a mistake. Tipped the guy, went in the house. All right, I get in the basement. I'm setting up for the fucking video that I'm about to film with this food. All right, I take out the curly fries, which are fucking cold. All right, and like I ordered a large because that's what Mike wanted me to order was a large. So I ordered a large, and like let's say this is the large box. It's bigger, but let's say this is the large box of curly fries. They were filled to here. Okay, I take out the big burger that I ordered. I take out the cheeseburger, and I notice the bag is empty. And I'm like, "Where's my other fry? Where's my pie? Like, what the fuck? I ordered the $5 bag special. What the fuck?" So I'm looking and shit. I'm like, "Are you fucking for real?" So is your disappointment in the video? Yes, it is. It is. So like I ended up having to call DoorDash, and I was just like, "What the fuck, man?" Essentially, long story short, like, what the fuck? You know, I ordered this and got this, and they're like, "Oh my god, we're so sorry. Would you like your money refunded to the card or a credit for the account?" Oh, give me the money back on the card. I'll be damned if I want a credit for this shit. You know. I was like, "This is fucking ridiculous." That's why I was like, "I'll never fucking use DoorDash again." The best place I've ordered from, though, like food wise, for some reason, I don't know why. Oh, I hate this. I hate that feeling where you're gonna sneeze and then it goes away. Outback Steakhouse for some reason. I've never had a problem ordering from Outback Steakhouse. I can't wait to see it. Oh, great. Yeah, you'll love my misery. But Casbro, he's the one that funded that video. He makes some great fucking music. Oh, great. Now I gotta go down and find him again. Awesome. Great fucking music, man. He has like 5 albums out. Do you Grubhub? I've done Grubhub before. I've done them all. I've done Grubhub, Uber Eats, um, DoorDash, Burger King delivery, Little Caesars delivery. And I think that's it. Is there any way you can play it as you do commentary tonight? No. Oh, the happier music video is locked? Oh, I gotta unlock that. Oh, this is gonna take longer than expected. I made this sweet music video to the song Happier by Marshmello and kind of put a different spin on it. And I realized that was locked and I just unlocked it. So all right. Yes. Yeah, some shit like that. His most recent stuff is a little bit different than that, but his previous stuff is like that. Yeah. I showed someone my belly dance and money video recently. Oh, feet guy. I had $1 for every time I watched that fucking belly dance video. I could retire. Hashtag not sorry. No, I showed him a while back. Some nights I get lonely and I'm just like, I'm in the mood to watch that video and I just go watch it. If I had $1 for every time you watch it. Very true. Open question. Am I the only one who like to listen to commentaries? Kevin Smith. I fucking love commentaries. I had the pleasure of watching both. Yeah, but anyway, I fucking love commentary tracks. Like I was just saying earlier, I was disappointed that they didn't put one on the new Bill and Ted Blu-ray. I know, that's why I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. That's why he just got looks. I didn't fucking say anything. Although Jackie got a little butthurt because she turned off the comments because everybody kept telling her to take her titties out. Wait, so I'm curious. Who'd you show the? I just saw that. I just saw that screenshot. So who'd you show the videos to then? That wasn't me. I know it wasn't you. This is like a while ago, dude. He's had the comments off for like years. Okay, Josh, I unlocked a music video and all my mukbangs just now. Mukbangs, however you want to pronounce it. Have you belly danced since you were a kid? A friend that reconnect. The college one. Umair, Mr. Blue. Oh, Peaky Peaks at her peaks. That's one. You don't know them or of them. Okay. Was it Jerome from the? Do we even know a Jerome? Or like, do you know a Jerome? Because I don't know a Jerome. We went to a pretty urban school, so I'm pretty sure there's a Jerome floating around there. Like my high school in North Carolina was a small school and shit. Like um like 700 kids was the whole school. 700 kids in Houston was my class, you know? So, and my point being is that like in North Carolina, we had one girl one time, and ironically, her name was Jeanette. And I say ironically because Jax knows somebody named Jeanette. Um, she was pregnant in high school, and that was like a fucking like holy shit, she's pregnant in high school. Can you fucking believe that? Oh my god! And fucking Houston, you could walk down the halls and throw a rock and hit somebody who was fucking pregnant in high school. That was nothing. You know, you can fucking blink your eye and see somebody who, fuck, you knew when people were leaving on maternity leave and shit. You know, I knew people, I'm just like, fucking hell, you be back when the baby's born and shit. It was fucking not a thing in Houston, man. Oh, Jesus. No, but they're out there. Like, I mean, the shit that was like fucking uncommon in North Carolina was like fucking, it was like an everyday fucking occurrence in Houston. Popping out baby. Yeah. I mean, like, you wouldn't think you would see this shit. There were two girls in middle school that I knew that were damn. Well, like well, you gotta think. I lived in a small town in North Carolina, so like somebody being pregnant in high school, it wasn't like scandalous or anything. It was just shocking. You know, having one person walking around the high school and shit like that. That was kind of a shocking thing. You know, slipped on water. You know, but like I said in Houston, man, like holy shit, you could throw a fucking rock down the hall and be like, oh shit, did that hit fucking Lisa? Oh shit, she's pregnant. Fuck, my bad. You know. Yeah, and then Teen Mom shows don't help. Oh god. Like I knew one girl, Alicia. Her name was Alicia and shit, and like she was real cool and everything like that. I mean, real cool chick and everything. And and it was real weird because again, I went to an urban school, so like you know how like fucking weird it was to see like all these, black kids and everything, singing their rap and doing their hip hop and shit, and then seeing this black chick sing Stacy's mom. You know how fucking weird that was for me? Anyway, she was a real cool chick though. And then like all of a sudden her showing up at school fucking pregnant, it's a real culture shock for me, you know? To them, it's like an everyday fucking thing, but then eventually it just became the norm. Like I had one chick in my English class who was pregnant and shit. I remember the last day she was going to be in school because she was going on maternity leave, essentially. You know, was that before? Yeah, this is before Teen Mom. Teen Mom, man. You know, you gotta understand. I was very like fucking straight laced, or what's the term? Straight edge, I guess would be the best term for it and shit. I wasn't with the fucking like, let's go out and fucking drink and shit and let's do drugs and shit. I'm a very big advocate for drinking underage and shit. If you drink like the most like hardcore thing I will fucking do for you, like if you're underage, is like I'll buy you fucking tobacco. That's it. And even then, it's fucking whatever. I know it's not right, but still. But like I've had people at Hy-Vee, they're like, Will, can you buy me a bottle of alcohol? I'm like, nope, wrong person, dude. I am not fucking buying you liquor. But I would have like, my friend or old friend, I should say, Bianca. She fucking texted me at like 11 o'clock one night. It was like, hey, can you buy me and Jess, some Swishers? Oh yeah, fuck, whatever. Swishers. I mean, what's that gonna harm? You know. But I would refer, and they tried to up it to alcohol. They're just like, oh, will you buy us booze? And I'm like, no, I'm okay with buying you girls Swishers. I refuse to buy you guys alcohol. You know, I tended to stay away from people who drank underage in high school. If I found out you were drinking underage in high school, I did not associate with you that much. You know, I did not want to be anywhere near it. I was a real, I guess you could say, square or nerd. I wouldn't even say nerd because I wasn't that fucking smart, but square, I guess, would be a straight lace, straight edge. You know, I was like, no booze, no fucking, no drugs, no pussy. Pussy wasn't really a part of the straight edge thing, but I wasn't getting any, so I was like, fuck that too. I was getting BJs in high school. I mean, it's a lot better than fucking drugs and alcohol, I guess. I mean, we had kids that were vampires when I was in high school. I wouldn't say they were vampires in North Carolina, but they're really into the goth thing. I don't know if they were just like we're vampires and shit. Um, did you pull the cross out on them? My dad was an alcoholic, so I never drunk in high school. It was just weird. I rarely, I rarely give, I rarely give heroin to underage folks unless they act really mature. I don't know. That's just how I was. I don't know. Like there was like one chick, and I remember I forgot her name. She was like really popular. She was like really popular with the men's and shit. And like for some reason she talked to me. Beat the shit out of me. I don't know why. But like she told me like the weekend she like went drinking and shit. I'm like, aren't you like 17? And she was just like, yeah. And that was it. I stopped talking to her. I wanted nothing to do with it anymore. I forgot her fucking name though. What was it? I want to say Claire for some reason. I don't think that's right though. Or Blair? No, one Blair. I want to say Claire. Claire keeps flashing in my head. I don't know why, but she was a real popular type of thing. New thing in high school was cross dressing. Okay. Got the pussy sparkling vampire. Yeah, this is before Twilight and shit. Went to bars when I was 17. So you'd be somebody I'd be like, I don't want to fucking talk to Brett. Like if I knew you in high school, I was like, I don't want to fucking talk to Brett. Like me and Justice, I've told this story a long fucking time ago on YouTube, but it's fucking way down deep in the videos. I'd have to go find it. But me and Justice got into it pretty fucking hard one time over fucking underage drinking. It ended up me hitchhiking, straight up hitchhiking, barefoot in North Carolina because of underage drinking. You guys should ask me about it sometime. It's pretty funny. I went to crackdowns when I was 5. Big dude, barefoot, yeah. No, see, here's what happened. So I went and visited Justice when I was living in Houston to North Carolina. And he had like this friend and shit. And he's bragging about like, oh yeah, his dad lets him drink underage and shit like that. And Justice knew I can't stand that shit. So like, why? Yeah. So why he wants to bring me around this shit, I have no fucking idea. Because he knows I don't like it. But he's like, no, dude, he's a cool dude and shit like that. And his parents and his kid's parents don't give a shit either. You know? So I don't know how Justice lures me over to this fucking dude's house. And his parents are just like, yeah, shit, we have some fucking vodka here, some fucking. And they're like, would you like some? I'm like, no, thank you. Because I think at the time I'm like fucking 18. I think. So and I'm just like, did he just seriously offer me fucking liquor and I'm fucking 18? Like, are you fucking for real? Anyway, So I'm just like, I want nothing to do with this. And plus at the time I have like a cold, like I just call it like a cold or some shit. So I want nothing to fucking do with this. Now, you need to know this. This is part of it, but like when I was packing for this trip, for some reason I forgot to pack socks. Okay, so I had like 2 pairs of socks, and like by this point they were fucking filthy. So like I had no socks, so I'm using like a pair of Justice's sandals and shit. Most kids these days would drink the whole bottle. So like I'm wearing a pair of Justice like flip flops, sandals, whatever. So uh Justice and this kid, I forgot the kid's name. I mean, he was a cool kid. Don't get me wrong. He was a nice kid and everything. I had nothing against the guy or anything like that. It was just like I didn't want to be a part of the whole underage drinking thing and shit. That artist doesn't even know. It's a nice confession. So they were going somewhere, and I straight up told them, I was like, if y'all fucking leave, I'm fucking going back to the house. Now, meanwhile, Justice lived like from where we were. Justice lived like 5 miles, something like that. And Justin was just like, you don't even know where we are. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not stupid. And he was just like, don't do it, Will. And I was just like, if you leave me here, I'm leaving. Because I'm not staying here. He wanted to stay the night at this dude's house. I was like, dude, I have to catch a flight fucking tomorrow morning. So like fucking I'm not staying here. Y'all want to drink and shit like that. That's not my deal and everything like that. So I'm not fucking staying here. And he didn't think I was serious. So I was like, you know what? I'll call your bluff right now. So like I started fucking walking. And I was like, you know what? I'll do you one better. And I took off his sandals I was borrowing and I threw him into his fucking car. And I was like, see ya. And I started fucking walking. Because I knew where I was. So I was like, fucking. So mistake number one was throwing the shoes away. Because the first like mile was all gravel. So there was mistake one. So I'm walking on gravel and shit. And I was just like, this is a mistake. So I was like, all right, you know what? It's it's fucking Youngsville, North Carolina. What's the worst that could happen? Maybe flag down a ride. Meanwhile, it's midnight. So I was like, what's the worst that could happen? No, it's not midnight. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. That's what it is. 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. So I'm like, what's the worst that could happen? Youngsville, North Carolina. Nothing ever happens here. The first car that comes by, man, fucking, hey, what made you go from not drinking as a teen to drinking as an adult? I was of age. I wanted to try it. You know, I got to. We were on a school trip. Huh? Yeah, I never knew about that. It was like that's the law. You have to be 21 to drink. You know, they weren't of age. So I mean, like, fuck. Once I turned 21, I was like, all right, fuck, I'm allowed to drink. Let me try it. So I flagged down the car. Hey, stop. And like the second I walk to the driver's side window, they fucking drive. Okay, fine. So I'm walking again, fucking gravel, feet are starting to hurt. I'm like, fuck, I shouldn't have threw shoes in the car. So I see another car coming. Now, at the time, Justice drove a Mustang, but it's fucking dark and shit. I can't see shit. Flag down the car. Hey. Go to the driver's side window. It's fucking Justice. And he's like, just get in the car. I was like, we going to your house? You going to drop me off? He was like, no. I was like, listen, dude. And I looked at the kid that was with him and shit. And I thought you had a stance against alcohol because you found it. No, I don't find it disgusting or anything. Like other liquors, I do like beer I find disgusting, but like vodka and rum, love it. Anyway, so the kid that he wanted me to stay the night with was sitting right next to him in the passenger side. And I looked at him, I was like, dude, this is not personal against you. You're a nice guy and everything. And I looked at Justin, I was just like, dude, I have a cold. I don't want to fucking stay the night there. I just want to get to your house, fucking pack my shit, and fucking go. And he's just like, well, dude, I'm not doing that. And I was just like, well, see you later. And I started walking again. Now, to understand this next part, you got to know some backstory here. At the time, this running joke that we had was like whenever we thought we weren't getting our way or some shit, or like if we thought the other one was being unreasonable, it would be like like for instance, like if If me and Josh were arguing and I thought Josh was being unreasonable, I'd just be like, "Oh, it's the amazing fucking Josh show, huh?" You know, that was like a thing. So obviously Justice thought I was being unreasonable. So like I start walking away and like the car just sat there for a minute. So I get like a good fucking 10 feet away, you know? So I hear Justice scream out the window, "Oh yeah, it's the amazing fucking Will show, huh? Yeah, well, fuck you forever then." The car fucking turns around, fucking spins in the gravel, takes off. You know, this story should be in your next book. Well, the only reason I didn't include it in the book because I've already told it, but whatever. Um, so car spins off in the gravel, takes off into the night, whatever, you know. So I start walking again. I finally get to like solid road, you know. I'm like, oh thank God, this might help some. But I'm still walking barefoot. Now again, it's like 2:30 in the morning, you know. So I'm just like, oh God, I gotta flag down a fucking ride. Because like now I'm like on this straight shot. Like all I gotta do is keep going straight and eventually I'll hit where I need to be. And again, it's like another fucking 4.5 miles. You know, like I'm a ways off, man. It was prom weekend. Damn. So here comes the car. Flag it down. Go to the driver's. I go to the driver's side. Drives off. Son of a bitch. I'm walking. Here comes another car. It's a van. So I stop. Oh no! This is before the van. The car stops, and the car stops and rolls down the window. And for some reason, this was my opener. I was like, "Hey, I'm barefooted." That was my opener for some reason. "Hey, I'm barefooted, and like, listen, I'm just trying to get to my house in Youngsville, um, which is straight ahead. If I could just get a ride there, I'd really appreciate it." And they're just like, "We're actually on our way. We're actually like going right at the light here, which is not in the way of Youngsville. So sorry." I was like, "Okay, I appreciate it though. Thanks." You know, because they even stopped. You know, so I was like, "All right, fuck." You know, I'm like, "Would you pick up somebody at 2:30 in the morning?" Like, you know? So I could understand that both ways. So I'm walking a little bit more. Now here comes the van. Okay. So I wave down the van. Hey, hey. I go to the driver's side car, and again, "Hey, I'm barefooted," which again, a great opener. My nickname in high school was Laxative because I will tear that ass. Anyway, um, so again, I go to the driver's side door. Again, I'm barefooted. But I was like, "Hey, I'm really trying to get to my house in Jonesville. All you gotta do is go straight for like a couple miles, and you'll be there. Can I really get a ride from you?" And apparently they were with construction. And they're just like, "Well, we actually just came from a job. We have some cars coming behind us. We'll give them a call and let them know that you're walking, and one of them will stop and pick you up." I was like, "Oh my God, that would be so fantastic. Thank you so much." They're like, "Yeah, no problem." So I walk up this hill. Now I'm on the highway, like a stretch of highway, US Highway 1, that I have to run across at 2:45 in the morning. Thankfully, there's not a lot of traffic at that time. So I book ass across this fucking highway. Now I'm back to like fucking bumfuck road, you know, Youngsville, North Carolina and shit. Now I'm just waiting for these fucking cars. I'm just like, fuck, man. I'm waiting for these cars and shit. I'm letting other cars pass. And I'm walking down the middle of the fucking road. I'm not even like on the side, you know? About halfway down this road, I'm like, these cars aren't coming, you know? Can't believe there was no cops. Um, so I get to like, there's like a church like on this road. I get to this church, and that's when I'm just like, I gotta flag down another car because there's my feet are starting to kill me. Like, there's no way I'm gonna make it to Justice House. Now it's about maybe 3:15 in the morning, maybe, you know. So ain't nothing but the devil out that way, exactly, you know. So no, you know what? I think it's about 3:30. It took because I was on that road for a little bit, you know. So it's about 3:30 around this time, 3:30 in the morning. So I flag down a car. Same thing happens. I go to the door, it drives off. Fuck. Um, so I get to the church, which is like almost to like the main downtown of Youngsville, which is not very big. It's like 3 blocks wide, 2 blocks long. That's how big the downtown is. So here comes the car. It's a truck. And I flag it down. Hey, I'm barefoot. Great opener. Hey, I'm barefoot. I'm just trying to get to my house in Youngsville. It's like a couple miles up the road. Like some shit happened. Can I please get a ride with you? And he's like, yeah, sure, man. Hop on in and shit, man. My dog's here, but that's okay. Here, let me move him. And he moves the dog to the back of the fucking truck and shit. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. So he lets me get in the front seat of the truck. And he goes up like another block to where there's like a subway and shit. We had a subway downtown. So he pulls in there for a minute. He's like, I just came from McDonald's, man. The devil and hookers, the devil's bride. So he pulls in there and he's eating McDonald's. He was just like, oh, sorry, I just came from McDonald's. I'm just trying to eat this real quick. And I was like, oh, no, you're fine, dude. He's like, would you like some fries? I was like, no, thank you. You know, this is, I think it was like right before the beef thing. Anyway, that's irrelevant. So he's just like, so why you out this late? And I was like, some bullshit with a friend and shit. And he was like, oh, I hear you. So he finishes his fries and everything. And he's just like, so how far are you from here? I was like, just a couple miles straight down this road, man. You know, and I live in one of the neighborhoods. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, I actually live down this way. And I was like, oh, thank God, man. So he starts driving, and we go through downtown quickly, go past this, everything. He gets to Justice's neighborhood. And this is where I thought I fucked up. Because we're driving, right? We get to Justice's neighborhood. And as we're driving on Justice's street, Justice's house is on the driver's side. Okay. So I was like, yeah, if you just come up here, his house is right there on the right. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. As he drives past the house, and he was like, well, you gotta remember, you gotta be careful out there. And he drives past the house. And I was just like, oh, fuck. I was like, this is it. This is how it fucking ends. And I was like, I'm done fucked up. I was like, of all times. I was like, Youngsville, North Carolina, hitchhiking. This is it. This is how it fucking ends. You know? He was like, you know, you got to be careful out there. You know, there's a lot of crazy people out there. You know, I was like, yeah. So like, I slowly reached down and I grabbed like the car handle just in case I got to jump for it and shit. And I was like, yeah, I hear you, man. And then what he was doing, he was turning around so like my door would be on the fucking house side, is what he was doing. So he comes up to the house and he stops and he was like, listen, man, I live right down here on this road. I forgot what road it was, but it wasn't very far. You know, and he was like, I live down there. So if you're ever in the neighborhood again, man, hey, you know, because I told him I was from out of town. That's all I said, out of town. I didn't tell him where I was from. You know, if you ever want to go get a beer or something, again, 18. If you ever want to get a beer or something, hey, you know, let me know and shit. And I was like, hey, man, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for picking me up. He's like, are you going to be able to get inside? Now it's like 4:00 in the morning. You survived the Youngstown Straight. That didn't fucked up. So he was like, you ever want to let me know and shit like that? And I was like, dude, thank you so much for picking me up. I can't thank you enough. And he was like, are you going to be able to get inside this late? I was just like, yeah, we have a window left open. We can get in. He was like, all right, well, you know, be safe. And I was like, thanks, man. So like I get out the car and shit, and I had to sneak in through Justice's window and shit, right? Because we left the window unlocked so we could get in. Thank God. So I get in, otherwise I've been sleeping on his fucking trampoline, one of the two. So I fucking open the window, I crawl in and shit, and next to Justice's like bed and shit. Because like in a way, I didn't want his parents to know that I was there and Justice weren't, because then they'd be like, where the fuck is Justice? You know? So like I got on his computer real quick and I signed into AIM. So this tells you about the time frame here. I got into AIM, and so all of a sudden, like Justice is on. And he's just like, Will? I was like, yeah. He's like, are you at the house? I was like, yeah. And he's like, no, I got it. Delete. Yes. You know, he was just like, what the fuck? How long did it take you? Didn't say anything else, logged off. Right. So like I got like in this like fucking crevice between the bed and the wall, and I fucking slept there. Because like his dad was in the fucking computer room the next morning. In like Justice's room, that's what the computer was and shit. And I was praying to God he did not see me there. Because if he saw me there, they were gonna wonder where the fuck Justice was and why I was there without him. And thankfully, I don't think he saw me that or he didn't care. One of the two, you know. But Me and Justice didn't talk for like a fucking month after that. No, it was a couple months. And finally, he messaged me online and shit. And he was just like, he said something, and I was just like, fuck you. And he was like, what? I was like, you messaged me after all this time? You shit in this pillowcase for leaving you? No, I should have, though. Well, like, he messaged me, and I was like, fuck you. And he was like, for what? And I was just like, motherfucker, you're like, you're going to pretend like nothing happened? And you're not even going to give me a fucking apology? And he just started laughing. He was like, I'm sorry, man. I was like, you're damn right, you're fucking sorry. But it was a while before we talked again and shit, man. I thought he was going to ask for a kiss. I thought he was going to ask for something more. I thought he was going to do something more when he drove past that house and said, you got to be safe out there. I was like, I thought that was it. I was like, it was it. It was where he fucking, gets all, retard strong and tries to shove his dick in my mouth, Should have given pink eye. Because like that day, like he had to go to football practice because it was almost before school and shit. So like he went to football practice and came back to the house and didn't say a fucking word to me. And I didn't say a fucking word to him either. So like he went and took a shower, went to his room and went to bed. So his mom was taking me to the airport. So his mom was just like, are you ready to go? I was like, yeah, I'm ready. And I wasn't going to say anything. I was like, I'm ready. And she was like, okay, hold on. So she goes, wakes up Justice. And she was just like, are you going to say goodbye to him or anything? And Justice wakes up like half asleep, like, bye. I was like, later. That was it. That was the last word we spoke to each other for like 2 months. Shit on the football. Yeah. But yeah, that was the time I hitchhiked in North Carolina. Now, if the same story would have happened in Houston, this would have been a different story because there's no way in fucking hell I would ever did that in Houston. Not a chance in fucking hell. Although not entirely true. I did kind of do that one time in Houston. Not entirely true. I did kind of do that. It wasn't a hitchhiking situation, but it was a weird situation. But hey, there are 10 people in here hanging out, so I hope you enjoyed the hitchhiking story. So remember, there's Venmo, PayPal, Cash App in the description down below. Also the Teespring link. You want to get yourself an official artist T-shirt, poster, pillow, no G-strings, correct? Also, the Amazon wish list is down there in case you want to send something over from the Amazon wish list to be showing off here live or unboxed in a video just for you. Or Christmas is coming next month. I will put that package aside for next month and we will unbox it all for the Christmas holiday video, where I'll just kiss everybody's ass in that video. So if you want to do that, let me know, and we'll do that. I hitchhiked once. Shifts uncomfortably in chair. No, the way I did it in Houston was like I used to walk to work all the time. My work was not very far from my house, and I was walking to work, and all of a sudden it just started fucking downpouring, raining. Like not like it's sprinkling now, just fucking downpour. You know, so like I'm literally stuck under a fucking tree. Like this tree gave me just enough like coverage to where I wasn't getting wet. And I was just like, if I fucking leave this tree, I'm gonna get soaking wet going to work, and I have to fucking work. And I worked at Blockbuster, so like they're not gonna accept this fucking I'm soaking wet bullshit. So there was a house in front of me. So I was just like, and there was a car in the driveway. So I was just like, well, it's worth a shot. So I go to the fucking door and I knock on the door, and this older Asian gentleman, I was like, sweet, my people. Um, this older Asian gentleman answers the door, and he clearly says, hello. And I was like, hi, yes. As you see, I was on my way to work. I work at Blockbuster down the road here, just right down the road. And as I was walking, I got downpoured on here, and you would have literally been wet with me. That's one. just because. Um, I was walking to work and it literally started downpouring here. So I was wondering if maybe you could possibly just give me a ride down the road so I could get to work here, if that's at all possible. I'd really appreciate it. And he stared at me for a second, and then he does, and he walks away from the door. I was like, okay. And he comes back with a little girl, about, I don't know, 10, 11, something like that. And the little girl says, what did you say to him? I was like, I was on my way to work, and it's like, based on the same story I just told. And she goes, oh, okay. So she translates it to him. And I was just like, oh my God. you know. So eventually the guy was just like, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. So got in the car and everything. He drove me down to work and everything. Nice guy. I pulled out a leg and I pull out a leg and I have all the truckers pulling over for me. Guess they're not used to seeing a guy waving his prosthetic leg in the No, you don't get an LOL for that. You get nothing. Hey, I'm gonna get out of here. All right, Jax. Good night. I seriously thought they said Night Jack's wet dreams. I was like, that's it. You're out of here. But I read it wrong. It would have been funny if the girl said, "I'll drive you." I know that'd been fucked up. I'm like, huh? It's weird picking up hitchhikers and having to explain my dick being out. It's just how I roll. It has nothing to do with him. Please stop. I messaged her during the live, and I was just like, "So is that a no on the watching you shower thing?" That's why she randomly messaged in there like, "I'm not responding." I was like, "So that's a no." Okay. I wrote something, but of course YouTube censored it. Again, it could be my banned word list. You always blame YouTube. It could be my banned word list. It's pretty beefy. Seen anything crazy in Texas that you've never seen before? Sure, I have. Just can't think of it off the top of my head. Excuse me. Um, I can't think of anything right now, but I know I have. It snowed this morning. Matter of fact, it melted by now, but it snowed this morning. Oh fuck! Speaking of snowing, I gotta pay the gas bill. The thing I like about Iowa, they legally can't turn off your gas during winter. You have any fight stories? None that I won. No, I didn't grow up in Texas. I grew up in a bunch of states. I was born in Illinois. I lived in Virginia. Um, I don't know when I moved to Virginia, but I know I lived in Virginia until '96. And then North Carolina, I lived there till 2003. Then I lived in Texas from 2003 to 2011. And then Illinois again from 2011 to 2013. And then North Carolina again from 2013 to 2015. And then Iowa here. True. Plus, if you can't pay your rent, they can't kick you out till January. Oh, we got the rent covered. You couldn't be male. Which of the other 36 genders would you identify as? Humor me. What are the other 36 genders? What are my choices? Was it like moving a lot growing up? Well, I mean, I didn't move a lot. There was always large gaps in between. But moving from Virginia to North Carolina was really awkward, you know, because moving. I was like moving to a new school in the middle of a school year, you know, because it wasn't like because like when I moved from because I actually moved twice in North Carolina. I moved from Durham, North Carolina to Youngstown, North Carolina, and when that happened, it was like during the summer. But like when I moved from Virginia to North Carolina, it was like in December, you know. So that was kind of like weird because it was like, here's a new kid, here you go, you know. So that was kind of weird, and the Youngsville one wasn't any different, you know, because fucking people still hated me. I didn't do anything. Nobody. Are your parents in the military? No, my dad was. My dad was in Vietnam. I always want to say Korean War, but that's funny. It's Vietnam. I always get the timeline wrong on that. Like I've told people before, yeah, he was in the Korean War, but no, Vietnam. I would be non-gender, half cyborg, demon, cyclops with a habit to spontaneously jerk off. What the fuck? Just asking. Military parents from like, well, no. The reason we went from Virginia to North Carolina was because my mom got a job offer, and then when we moved in North Carolina, it was because the landlord sold the house out from under us, so we had to move. So, and the same thing happened again in Young because we actually had to move again while in Youngsville, but we just moved up the street. You know, is that one of the 36 genders? Oh, God, I hope not. Um, and then we moved again from North Carolina to Texas because my mom had Hep C. She no longer has it, but she had Hep C, and we lived in North Carolina. We lived like I don't know, 40 minutes away from Durham. You know, so my aunt was like, "Oh, why don't you move down here to Texas, Houston, where we have great doctors and shit like that." So my mom bought into it. We moved. She went to the first doctor there and was like, "Oh, why are you here?" Like, "Oh, I'm here for my Hep C." And we're like, "Why the hell are you here? The best doctors for that are in Duke, Duke being located in Durham, North Carolina." So, and then we moved from Texas to Illinois because we could just no longer afford the fucking house we were staying in. Um, you know, we just couldn't afford it because my mom decided to buy a house when we moved to Texas, and we just couldn't afford it because she got laid off from this one job she was at. So we just couldn't afford it. And then Illinois, she got a job offer to work in Iowa, and me, I was having the kid, so that's why we split. They went to Iowa, I went to North Carolina. So my dad was in Vietnam. It was on business. He was acquiring ping pong balls, if you know. Again, to quote Bob's Burgers, I like you guys, but you're all terrible. Are you happy where you're living now? Yeah, I mean, like I said before, my ex girlfriend, Emma, she fucking used just to badmouth Cedar Rapids. Like, I can't fucking stand this down. I can't wait to fucking get out of it. Blah, 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 all this shit. Oddly, she has lived here her whole life. Me, I've only lived here going on 6 years. I think it'd be, no, no, it'd be 5 years this December. Right? Yeah, it'll be 5 years this December. Yeah, 5 years this December, and I don't think it's that bad. I mean, yeah, there's some things here that I wish they had that they don't. Like a Denny's and shit like that. Little creature comforts and shit like that. But like, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, when you think Iowa, you just think fucking endless fucking cornfields and shit like that. But I mean, there are that. You have to find them. You know, where does Emma live now? Chicago. Last I heard, Chicago. I mean, for all I know, with the COVID and shit, that could have changed because she went to school in Chicago. But last I heard, Chicago. I don't talk to the bitch no more. After the last conversation we had, fuck her, don't care. I don't think anyone likes the city. So I think. Well, oh yeah, because I probably wouldn't go back and live in the city I lived in Virginia. Probably Durham. Well, that fucking city has changed. Youngsville, I wouldn't mind to a degree. Like if I like made it rich, I would probably buy the last house I lived in Youngsville as like a fucking getaway house. Like, oh my God, I hit the lottery and people are after me. I'd go to that house to get away from people. Would you go back to Texas? Fuck no. I hated the weather. I hated the traffic. The only way I'd go back to Texas is, like Two things would have to get me to go back to Texas, or probably a combination of two. It'd be like Jackie would have to let me fuck her with a Hart's chicken buffet on top of her. That'd be it. Is Emma her middle name and her first initial N? No, her first name is Emma, but it's funny. Her last initial is N. Her last name starts with an N. Yeah, I know Jack's there, but still, too fucking hot. When I get sunburn in November, it's too fucking hot. And Emma, that's two. I would only live in cornfield states. I'm out. I would only live in cornfield if the farmer's daughter showed me the hide the corn trick daily. Like I said, you would think I'd live like next to a fucking cornfield. I don't. I live in a very cityfied, area. You walk out like I literally walk down the street and there's fucking Pizza Hut and fucking Burger King and Subway and fucking tax agency and the gas station. Like I live in a very cityfied area. You have to drive. You have to drive a little ways to see the cornfields and shit like that. But they're here. They're here. I'm not gonna lie and say they're like there ain't no fucking cornfields in Iowa. That's a lie. They're fucking here. You just have to drive a little ways to find. Like I'm not gonna lie. You know. Gangs, beats me. Amish, yeah, yeah, I see the Amish quite a bit. And it's funny, I always see the Amish in Goodwills and thrift stores. That's where I mainly see them. That's usually where I run into them. Or Amish gangs, the Amish mafia and shit. I don't know about Amish gangs, but I do see the Amish quite a bit. Plus, I buy their jelly sometimes. I want to live in Florida. Fuck that. Too hot. It's my dream to be chased by gators and Cubans. Aren't we cool with Cuba now? I thought we were cool with Cuba now. Or is it like one of the things where like, we don't bug you and you don't bug us now? You know? I don't think the Gators have gotten the message, but I thought Cuba did. Well, listen, fuckers, we don't bother you and you don't bother us. Got it? Got it. Good. You know? I was in Ohio last year, and at Walmart they have Amish parking spaces for horses and buggies. I'm not making it. Oh, really? I have issues with them. That's another story. All right. Like I seen a lot of places when I was on the Greyhound because that's how I used to travel to go see the baby mama before we moved in with each other was Greyhound and shit. And there's a lot of fucking boring places out there you wouldn't think. You know? Like I'm sorry, but like fucking Evansville, Indiana was like, oh my god, this is like the most boring fucking city I rode through. One of the most boring fucking cities I rode through was Evansville, Indiana. I'm like, there's nothing here. So if you ever think about fucking killing yourself, that's the place to do it. There's nothing to distract you. Believe it or not, the weirdest place I could do this is the weirdest place I ever rode through because of I went to ride on a Greyhound, but how's the bathroom situation? There's one bathroom in the back of the bus. Have fun. Um, the weirdest place I rode through was Clarksville, Tennessee. Because there was a spot we went through in Clarksville, Tennessee, and I'm not making this up. This is honest to God, fucking what I saw. Like we went down a street where like on one of the blocks, it was like, I don't know, just I don't know if this is the actual name, but just for story purposes, it was like a military surplus store. Okay, cool. And then like in the same like shopping center, it was like trans Chinese food. Okay, cool, no problem. You go up another block and you're no shit. It's like, Han's Chinese food, and next to it, a fucking military surplus store. Okay, that's a coincidence, but all right. Go up another block and it's just like, Houdan's Chinese food in a military surplus store. Okay. Well, you go up another block, military surplus store and fucking Chinese food to go. Like the fucking Flintstones where the same fucking thing repeats in the background. Like what the every fucking block had a fucking Chinese restaurant and a military surplus store. I'm not making this up. It was the fucking weirdest thing I ever saw. It happened for like a good fucking mile and 2 miles at least. It was like a fucking Chinese restaurant and a military surplus store. I'm like, how many of these do you fucking need? Like, how do you argue that? You want to go get Chinese food? Oh, from where? From Trans? No, I don't want to go to Trans. I want to go to Hans. No, fuck Hans. I like Trans better. Like, fuck, it's all the same. Like I've said before, Greyhound's fun, but like if you get like a long ride, like one of my rides one time was like 32 hours. And like Greyhound's fun. You get to see like sights you never thought you'd see and shit like that. Like, ooh, this is fun and shit like that. But like, for like the first 16 hours, it's kind of fun. Oh, look at all this stuff I see and shit like that. Hour 17 through like fucking 24, it's like I'm kind of over it. 20 hour 24 through 32, you're fucking done. This shit's over. I am so fucking over all that shit. I'm just like, I'm so done. I hate everyone on this fucking bus. I don't know them, but I fucking hate everyone on there. Now, if you're lucky enough to get like a fucking bus ride where like nobody sits next to you the whole time, it's a little bit bearable. A little bit more bearable that way. It's rare. I've had only one bus. I think I had 2 bus rides where that happened. Maybe one. I beat that Orlando to Billings, Montana. Fuck that. Everybody on that bus would have been dead. I will tell you this though, one time when I had to break up with the baby mom and shit, right? So I'm all fucked up. All right, so like I'm not there. So like I'm on the bus from Raleigh to fucking Burlington, Iowa, and like the whole ride there, like I'm not in a good spot. I'm not in a good fucking state of mind and shit like that. So like I'm just sitting there, and like all these people are getting on the bus at certain stops, and they're just like on the bus, all happy and cheery, like yeah. And they see my empty seat next to me and shit, and they go to sit down, and they look at me, and I just look over at them, and I'm just so imagine you're fucking on the bus, right? All right, so this is my seat, and you're walking past me, and I'm just sitting there. Now imagine I'm like more scruffed out and shit like that. So you walk over to my seat, and the next thing you see is just this. They just fucking kept walking. Nobody sat with my ass until they absolutely ran out of fucking seats. Because every person that just came over to me, like, yeah, I'm gonna sit here. I was just like, they just kept on fucking walking. They did not want to. They did not want to know what the fuck was going on in my brain or anything. They were just like, nope, I'll just keep on going. I know people who went from New York to Los Angeles. Oh, fuck that. I mean, thankfully, Raleigh to fucking Burlington was like only like a scheduled to be a 19-hour fucking ride, but you know, you get stops and delay. Like whatever fucking time it says on the ticket, you might as well just fuck that. Add about fucking 5 hours to that. At least 5 hours. Because oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I can't even get Greyhound here. I would have to take Trailways bus and then connect to a Greyhound. The first time I'm ever on a Greyhound, I was going to see Baby Mama. This is before she's even Baby Mama. You know, it was just check I fucking I'm going to bang and shit. Um, my biggest fear is getting lost. It's kind of impossible. I mean, you really have to fucking fuck up to get lost. Um, I have the international sign of "Don't fucking talk to me," and aka headphones. And what does this dude? Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Okay. So check this out, right? So I'm on the bus from St. Louis to fucking Raleigh. No, Henderson. Henderson. That's where I'm heading. I'm on the bus. I have the international sign of "Don't fucking talk to me." I have headphones in. All right. All of a sudden, fucking big burly dude next to me fucking starts talking to me. I'm just like, fuck. Like, why are you talking to me? You know? So this guy starts talking to me, and he's like, "So, where are you heading?" You know, simple small talk at first. I was like, "Oh, North Carolina," but I don't tell him where. I just say North Carolina. And he's like, "Oh, okay, cool." And he was like, "I'm heading." Oh, where did he say he was heading? I forgot. He was like, "Oh, I'm heading towards here," and I was like, "Oh, that's cool, awesome." The public buses here only allow like 10 people for 30 people seat. um, and you know we're small talking at first. Then all of a sudden it's quiet. You know, like there's like a lull in the conversation. And this is what he breaks out next. He says, "Hey, did you ever hear about that sniper in Texas?" And I was just like, "Sniper in Texas?" I was like, I used to live there in Houston, but I vaguely remember that. I think I heard something about that." He was like, "Oh, okay." And he was like, "That was me." Headphones out. Now this dude has my full attention because I don't want to fucking be stabbed. You know? I was like, "Oh, interesting." He was like, yeah, it was all about. I honestly forgot what the fuck it was really about. But he starts telling me what it was about. He was, yeah, it was because of this and that and fucking this and that, you know, that. And I was just like, oh, wow, yeah, that's, well, yeah, oh, yeah, you're right. You were in the right there. I have no idea. You know, you were in the right there. Yeah, that's fucked up, man. Because I don't want to get stabbed now. You know, but thankfully, he got off the bus early. He had like a fucking. He was going to be on the bus like he was going to be on the road for like I think like 24 hours and shit. You know, I forgot where he was headed. I want to say Alabama. That just sounds like a place he would end up going. You know, but like that guy had my fucking full attention once he said that shit. I was like, I didn't want to get stabbed. That's all. And I'll tell you one thing about Greyhound: they have Wi-Fi. Don't expect to be watching your Netflix or your fucking at least live Netflix. You can download shit, but don't expect to be like, oh, let me log on to Netflix and watch it. Nope. Ain't that good Wi-Fi. That's the thing, though. I don't want to talk to nobody on the bus. That guy talked to me. I almost had to yell at somebody before because Jax is Arab. Jax is Lebanese. Jax is one of my fucking best friends. So there's a spot in North Carolina called Salisbury, North Carolina. And the stop is a gas station. You see a couple of those on the road. Or like the bus stop is also a gas station. Well, this gas station is very fucking popular on the Greyhound track because it's not only a gas station, but they also, it's like one of those ones that sell fucking fried chicken. Okay, well, apparently the people who make this fried chicken are Arabs. I don't know what kind. I don't know if they're Iranian. I don't know if they're fucking, Lebanese. I don't know. I just know it's very popular for fucking fried chicken that are made by Arabs. I think I went in there one time to take a piss. That's it. I didn't buy anything in there. Stopped in there one time, take a piss. That's it. So one time we made a stop, and I'm on the phone with baby mama. I've never done. This guy in front of me, all these people, because we were going to skip the stop. The driver's like, we're going to skip the stop so we can save some time. Oh, God. You would have thought fucking the driver killed everybody's dog. All these people want to stop because they want to get some of this fried chicken. So the driver's like, all right, fine, fucking stop. Everybody's getting off the bus, and this guy in front of me is just like, no, don't go eat that chicken. Don't go eat that Arab chicken now. No, you don't. And I'm talking to baby mom. I was like, I think I'm going to say something to this guy in front of me. And she's like, why? And I was like, because he keeps calling it fucking Arab chicken. It's pissing me off. And she's like, why does that bother you? And I was like, because Jax is Arab. And he's like, yeah, don't eat that Arab chicken, man. Come on, don't eat that shit. I was like, I swear to God, I'm going to say something. Just because it's Arab chicken doesn't mean you shouldn't eat it and shit, man. My best friend's fucking Arab. Like I have a half sister. A half sister. Like this is my fucking full sister that lives here with me. But I also have two half sisters. And shit. And one time my half sister used the term sand nigger. And I had to tell her, I was like, I would prefer if you wouldn't say that. My best friend is Arab. And I'll be damned if 5 minutes later she didn't use that term again. And I told her again, I was like, again, I would really prefer if you would not say that. If you don't want no one to sit next to you when a person sits down, just tell them, can we be friends? 9 times out of 10, maybe. All right. My luck, they'd be like, yes, we can. Let me tell you about my trip. And now I'm like, fuck. Arab chicken is probably the best kind of chicken. Still, this is the way this guy was saying it. Like, don't eat that Arab chicken and shit. I was like, motherfucker, stop. I was one step away. I'm like, you better stop. That's fine if you don't want to eat their chicken. That's fine. That's your fucking decision. And stop referring to it as that. Like in a derogatory way. You can air your fucking like suggestion all you want. Like, hey, don't eat the chicken. I don't think it's good chicken and shit like that, but stop referring to it as Arab chicken the way you are. Considering that one of my best friends are Arab. That's it. Because here's why though. Well, I got some much in my mouth. Because probably because I don't have any close African American friends to me to where I can say like, hey, don't say that. You know what I'm saying? Your black audience are like, hey, what about us? Listen, I'm not defending it. I'm not saying that like the N word is okay to say. I'm not saying that at all. Not one bit. But I'm saying, if someone like my half sister of all people is going to use, that the N word with sand in front of it, considering that my best friend is Arab, twice, considering that one time I told her like, hey, my best friend is Arab. Don't say that. And then she uses it again. I'm like, what the fuck, man? You know, same thing would happen if it was reversed. If Jax was black and she said, oh, well, the N word, I'm like, hey, my best friend's black, man. Like, don't do that. It'd been the same thing. Are you good friends with your half sister? We used to be, we were somewhat close when I lived in Illinois because she lived like up the street from me in Illinois. We used to get free haircuts and shit like that. We were really close. She used to do everything to stay on my good side. So, like, if my mom asked her to do something, she would be like, oh, yeah, sure, no problem. Then wouldn't do it. Piss my mom off. Me, if I asked her to do something like that, because she knows I cannot stand my other sister in Virginia. I cannot stand her. Like, if this phone rang right now and they're just like, oh, your sister in Virginia died, I'm like, okay, whatever. You can go fuck. And she doesn't want to end up like that. She doesn't want to be on the outs with me like that. So, like, whatever she could do to make herself look good in my eyes, she does. I just don't talk to her that much anymore because she doesn't live near me. You know. So yeah, we got along right. Like I said, like 1 year for my birthday, I posted online like, "Hey, does anybody want to buy me Britney Spears' new album for my birthday?" She commented on it right away. What's the name of it? I was like, "Femme Fatale." She goes, "Oh, okay." Next day, she was like, "Can I come over and give you your birthday gift?" I was like, "Yeah, Britney Spears, Femme Fatale, birthday." She's a hairstylist, so she'd always cut my hair for free. All I had to do was call, like, "Hey, can I come over? She can cut my hair." Yeah, sure. She never wanted to do anything to where I would like cut her out like I would my sister in Virginia. Okay. That's not what I mean, guys. Again, I'm not saying it's okay to still use the word. I'm just saying in that situation, I would prefer she not say it, considering that one of my best friends is of that descent. Like I said, if Jax was black, it would have been the same thing. I'm joking. Oh, okay. I was about to say good thing because I don't have the energy for this. It was funny though one time because my half sister, she has two kids, and like I got along with them great. They're good kids, you know. Sometimes they're pain in the ass, but you know, whatever. Now you gotta understand, like before I had a kid, couldn't stand fucking kids. Could not stand. If I heard a little fucking bastard kid crying in a store, I'm just like, why don't you take the little fucker outside? You know. Um. So 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 when they found out I was having a kid, right? You know, that became the topic. Um. My half sister was telling my sister in Virginia that I was having a kid. So my sister in Virginia told her, like, what the fuck do you mean he's having a kid? He doesn't even like kids. My half sister was like, what are you talking about? My kids love him. They love Uncle Will. What the fuck are you talking about? And she's like, what? No, he hates kids. Why the hell is he having one? They're like, my kids love him. They love going to see Uncle Will. I don't know what they're talking about. My sister in Virginia hung up on her because of that statement. How old are your kids? I just have one, and she'll be 7 on Friday. Damn thing's growing like a weed. Are you decorating for Christmas? No. Happy birthday to her. Thank you. Yeah, she got her birthday present yesterday, and she was like, "Can I open them?" I'm like, "No, only for your birthday, man." She hates it. I don't like nor stand kids. I find them annoying, but perhaps I'll change my mind if the blood tests come back that I'm the father. Tell her that your funny friends online said happy birthday. Will do. My sister has 3 boys. Oh boy. Yep. Even though I talked to her on the phone, she's a handful. When I go see her in person, I was gonna go see her this year before I was letting this shit happen. No, put the kibosh on this shit. Like we actually started making plans to go see her when they started shutting down shit. Hell no. Be honest, I didn't even want the one. The one just kind of happened. Because in a way, I was tricked into the one. Because the baby mama told me she had a hysterectomy, so she couldn't get pregnant. So I fell for it. Don't get me wrong, I love the kid now. Don't get me wrong, she's great. I love that kid more than fucking anything. You know, it was kill all you fuckers in this chat room or kill that kid. All you fuckers are dead. I'm sorry. You know, but at the time, I was one step away from like, bitch, it's coat hanger o'clock. Then you say my sister has 3 boys. I have 1 sister. Hmm. Did I cross the line with the coat hanger o'clock thing? Fuck no. I went catatonic. Like her family, because I was staying with her. Her family has a rule that unless you're married or pregnant, a boy and a girl cannot sleep in the same bed. So, yeah, she's married now. Oh yeah, she got married 19 days after she left my ass. Um, so whenever I had to go to bed, I had to get up out of bed and go to the couch. But her mom would wake me up in the morning and say, "Hey, you can go in the bedroom and shit," because she didn't like me snoring. So at around 8 a.m., she wakes me up and says, "Hey, go to the room." All right. I go to the room. I get in the bedroom. I get in the bed. She's like, "I'm going to go to the bathroom." I was like, "All right." She's already taken one test and it came back negative. So we're like, "Ooh, okay." Um, she's like, "I'm going to take the other test just to make sure." I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." So I'm fading off to sleep and everything. Next thing I know, kicks the door in. Door slams behind her. "I'm pregnant." What? What? What do you mean you're pregnant? She's like, "Look, look." And it said fucking positive. I was like, "Are you sure?" She was like, "It says positive." And which, FYI, if you ever get a girl pregnant and she uses AccuCheck pregnancy test, hey, congrats. Um, and I was just like, "Are you fucking like what?" So like, I was just like, what the fuck? Because like I was not financially stable. Like the fuck, I'm still not financially stable. What the fuck am I talking about? I was not ready for it. I was not mentally fucking stable for a kid. I was not ready for the shit. So like I just got on the bed and she was just like, "It'll be okay. It'll be okay, Will. It'll be okay." I was just like, "No, no, no. It fucking won't be okay. No, what the fuck are you talking about? It'll be okay." She was like, here, we'll put on a movie. We'll watch a movie. I rented this movie from Redbox called Fun Size with Victoria Justice in it. So she put on the movie on her computer. And if you told me anything that happened in that fucking movie, I couldn't fucking tell you. Because like all I did was just stare fucking forward for like the next, I don't know, fucking 3 hours. I don't fucking know. You know? I was like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Like, she keeps telling me it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I think she cheated on you. Are you sure? No, not during that time. She didn't cheat on me, but later on she did. During that time, I know for a fact she was on with me. No, that is my kid. Don't. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do pay child support. Yeah, we I, Maury pays people to go on that show. You get paid like $600 to go on there. I told her we should just go on there just for shits and giggles. You know, he was like, "No, no." I was like, "No, come on, it's just be fun. We can just go on there. You know, just get paid her 600 and leave." That there baby's not mine. She was like, "Will, you can just look at the baby and see that it's yours." I was like, "Yeah, but still, we get her $600. You know? She wouldn't do it. Is Maury still alive? So, yeah. Yeah, I used to watch Maury when he actually did like family wholesome content. You know, I remember the show. I remember when like the "You Are Not the Father" and like like the tranny shows were like special shows. That's when like Maury was feeling like fucking giddy. Now it's like that's every fucking show. I remember the shows where he'd bring on like, "This is little Daniel. Daniel had an accident when he was 9 years old. You know, he was accidentally run over by a lawnmower and lost both of his arms, and he aspires to be a baseball player. So, because he is so brave, I'm going to give him a baseball bat and a mitt." Like, what the fuck, Maury? Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Jerry used to do normal content too. He used to do the normal shit too, until that shit took off too. And the funny thing about this is, the real fucking fucked up thing about this, Jerry Springer and Maury both have board games. I forgot around that shit. Maury has a board game called "You Are Not the Father" game, and Jerry Springer's is just called the Jerry Springer Show game. I loved Ricky Lake. Oh shit, I wish I had him. The Maury one is like cheaper. I could probably get one if I wanted to. But the Jerry Springer one's kind of pricey. Jenny Jones. Oh, I just saw a clip of Jenny Jones on fucking Instagram last night. And Sally Jesse Ripper, Donahue, Geraldo. Those are the ones I remember. I used to watch Rachel Ray a lot, just because I like Rachel Ray. I think she's hot. Jones says YouTube. Oh, does she? Which one lost weight? Was it Jones or Lake? Lake. Lake used to be a big woman. Used to be a big one. No, I don't. Ricky Lake, when she fat, was cool. When she got skinny, she was a bitch. Something about Ricky Lake and Crybaby, man. I don't know what it is, man. Something about her, man. I'd hit that. I don't know what it is, but I'd probably make a good video. There's like weird movie characters that I would fuck. I don't know. I've seen clips of Drew Barrymore's and Kelly Clarkson's. I haven't seen full episodes. Same with Steve Wilkos. Like I've never seen a full episode of Steve Wilkos, but I've seen more clips of that fucking show than I should. The lie detector determined that you were not telling the truth. Like, oh no, I wasn't. Let's bring out Dan. Let's bring out Dan, everybody. I already know the whole formula for that fucking show, and I've never seen a whole episode of Steve Wilkos. We tested her 3 times, and at this point, she tried showing deception. She admitted that she did drugs before the test, which we tell them not to do. She's lying, Steve. Thank you. Fucking love Wilkos. Have to head out for the 9 habitation. All right, Toast. Thanks for coming in, man. Like I watch a whole show with Dan. I say give Dan his own talk show. Sure. Love the early 2000s game shows with the British woman who was in it. Oh yeah, the Weakest Link. Oh, the Weakest. I have the board game of that. Weakest Link. That's one thing I like. I like getting is board games based on actual shows, game shows or TV shows. I like getting those. Like I have the Jersey Shore board game, the OC. That's in a Game On episode. The OC one. She would be a good talk show host. She wouldn't take the yeah. It might be good. Have a full. Oh, that's a good find. Full house board game. It's a stupid fucking game, but it's good to have. Rose talk show was funny before, you know. Oh, Rosie. Oh, okay. I thought Jeff Probst, the host of Survivor, I thought his talk show was going to be. I thought we'd be on like season 10 of his fucking talk show right now. The way he commands, the Survivor fucking tribal councils and shit, but it just didn't catch on. I love the TV show that we see. You know, that was a TV show I didn't think I would like. You know, I didn't really get into it until like fucking like I think season 3 was on TV is when I got into it. You know, I watched them on DVD. But yeah, I ended up really liking them. You know, season 4 was just like, fuck is going on here? Like they should have really stopped after 3. Don't get me wrong, I like that they brought back fucking what's her name? Um I can't remember her name. But the chick that was always having tension with Cohen. The I never had a chance until it was canceled. I don't know. I never had a chance. David. Okay. Anyway, there's like a scene in like the first season between Cohen, Seth, and like can't remember the chick's name off the top of my head of like her and like at an airport. It gets me in the feels every time. That and there's like one scene between Marissa and Mindy that fucking gets me too. Where Mindy's just like, just tell me how you feel. And she's like, you want to know how I feel? This is how I feel. And she just fucking screams, and then throws a chair in the fucking pool. And I'm just like, I get it. I get it. I fucking totally get it. You know? Oh, yeah. What is it? Charismaca? Oh, fuck. What is it? I think that's what it is. Charismaca? Isn't that what he calls it? Charismaca? Pretty sure it's been a long time since I've watched that show. I'm pretty sure it's Charismaca. Who the fuck is that girl? Hold on, this is bothering me now. From the good bar, this scene. Anna. That's a fucking name. This scene. All right, later, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up here too. But that scene right there gets me in the fucking feels, man. All right, so anyway, um, LOL. Another fucking almost 4 hours and didn't make a nickel. All right, God, I love going live. All right, so I should be back again on Thanksgiving. So if you guys are full of turkey and need something to do, I should be I should be on that night. So, but if you're not, I'll completely understand. So I will give you guys the obligatory hour that night. Usually it's a half an hour, but I'll give you guys an hour that night. And if you don't show up, then fucking you don't show up. So again, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, description down below if you guys want to help a brother out. That'd be fantastic. Also the Teespring link, and also the Amazon wish list. If you guys want to send something over, I'll unbox it here live or show it off here live, whatever you prefer. Make a whole video just for you. And of course, Christmas is coming next month. So if you just want me to put it to the side and we'll save it for Christmas, we'll do that too. We'll do like a whole Christmas video. That would be awesome too. So yeah, remember, keep the hobo population low. Go down to your local train yard and kill a hobo. Make them run for it. Make them fucking earn it. Don't just go down there and kill them. Make them earn it. You know? And remember, hookers don't take coupons, especially to buy one get one free. You know, they don't like those. So until Thursday, be breezy.